Come on in the room. Come on in the room. I was trying to see how I could join lives with Kiki. So that was that other lie was about. I was trying to join lives with Kiki. I don't know what happened. You know, I wait for Miss Juicy reviews. Maybe I'll learn how to join lives. But whenever she get ready. But it's her birthday season. She got the Hermes ready. You know what I'm saying? She got time. But yeah, what's going on with you guys? Boring day. All about uppity. Well, it can be boring if it's all about uppity, but y'all know what I mean. Can't even say it's a slow new day. I am the excitement. Did y'all see they try to flip it on uppity? Cassie, hi boo. Oh, let me show you the very dry, very dry. Let me show you my baby here. Came out so cute. She going to college looking fine, fine as wine, as she always do. Hey, Coolin, look at her braids. Nice. They do a good job with knotless. So y'all know the person that did my dreads. Well, no, actually, it was a different person that did her hair. She was already doing somebody hair. I thought she wanted stitch braids. When I'm like, she wants something like, nope. My dude's like, nope, nope, nope. I want some knotless box braids. I was like, all right. Yeah, it's cute, right? She about to go to college, fresh as hell. My baby leaving me on the 14th. Can y'all believe it? At least she ain't gonna be too far from me though. Even though I have a car, I can get to her. It ain't too crazy. Thank you guys. How you guys' day been? How your day was? Everybody been treating y'all all right? My pretty day been kind of uneventful. Looks nice, right? And she know who her room. Remember I was complaining about the roommate situation. So she knows who her roommate is. Now let's check this out, man. I keep calling her Nala, which is good because y'all don't have to know her name. Flip it over and then add the shrimp too. Why you put it so high? What's good? The last one. But you know what? In fact, you don't want to. You want the skin crispy or no? So add the shrimp in there. All right, flip it over. You want to flip it? Right. Yeah, go ahead. You should have, but it's all right. Yeah, flip it over. The spatula's over. You know what the spatula's are. So remember I told y'all before, she had a roommate situation. Well, you tell them not. Tell them what happened with the roommate. Oh, she don't want to. But anyway, she had a situation with the roommate where basically she's supposed to have a roommate, and then the girl waited till y'all already know. I told y'all the girl waited till the last minute to cancel. Pissed me off. And just so she know, whoever you are, you missed out on the best roommate ever, ho. But anyway, so she showed me her new roommate. Girl is really cute. She ain't got no reason to hate on my baby. She's cute too. You know what I'm saying? And they both got similar things in common. The girl ran track before, so she's into sports like her. But I did let her know that she should have a conversation in terms of like people visiting the room and overnight guests. Oh, look at that. See? Overnight male guests is an absolute no-no. You know what I'm saying? She gotta let them know her mommy and daddy crazy. You know what I'm saying? Hold on a second, guys. Got it in? Make sure you no, you don't. That's the thing you put it in. That's the thing for French fries. There you go. So it's a black girl too, that makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? Not that, my daughter don't mind. I told you she loves her white people stuff. But she got a black roommate. Good night, Good night. Good night. Go to bed. Good night. But I'm happy. I'm happy. My baby about to do big things. You know I'm gonna cry. I've been crying already. Thank you, Hershey. I already told her I'm seriously debating moving to where she's going to school at. This is very hard for me. I'm not used to this. She keeps smiling like, don't do it. I might do it though. I don't care. It's not like I'm gonna go to college stalking her or nothing. I'm gonna have a life, you know. Well, I don't really have a life like that, but you know, I like being in the house. Thank you. My baby going to school for political science as her major, business as a minor. Yeah, uppity did that. Got one more to go. Uh-huh. I put some productive citizens in society. You know what I'm saying? I did my part. Coolin, I'm not alone there, right, Coolin? See, Coolin said the same thing. She said, I want to leave my baby too. I'm serious. Because she's so innocent. She don't really know. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know if y'all want to call it stalking or whatever, but I guess, you know. I never had that problem before, except for when it came to my kids. Stalk the hell out of them. I don't know. But yeah, uh, my baby leaving. And then she said her first vacation is going to be on Thanksgiving. So when she leaves, she not even out until Thanksgiving. Crazy. Right before it's so hard. It's so hard. But you know, I'm just happy she's starting her way out of life the right way. You know what I'm saying? Today's my little birthday. It's the first birthday in 19 years. Oh, that's what's gonna make it really hard when it comes down to like birthdays. And, it's like I really think I'm about to make her go back in the bed. I really think I'm about to spaz out. So when Uppity starts, like she's leaving on the 14th. So y'all gonna have to walk circumspectly around me around that time, you know? This is hard for me. Hard. And it's a girl. So you know, it's not like with your boys, like you know, it's not like with your boys and stuff, you know. Uh and I don't got one of those party girls, so it's like so I'm not a party girl, so you know, it is what it is. Hold on a second, guys. Let me go get my ashtray and lighter. I'll be right back. And Uppity ain't gonna have no help no more. Nobody wants to watch Nala. They say she's too bad. She's too spoiled. No, don't close the door because she's gonna have a fit. Go to bed, Nyla. Leave the door open, but go to bed. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm trying to. I've been trying to work up to that point because at first I was really mad about the. You might want to turn your shrimp. I was really mad about this roommate situation, but I'm glad she got that figured out. But I think I was just using any excuse to be like, I'm gonna follow her. I love my baby. Hey, Michelle's daughter. It's not like Nala don't keep me busy, as y'all can see. Which, speaking of which, hold on, let me get her back in the bed. Let me mute, because some people are real sensitive about Nala talking. Let me mute. Nala's like a man, a controlling man. You ever dated a guy that when he go to bed, he wants you to go to bed with him? That's Nyla. If she go to bed, she think everybody go to bed with her. No, no, we don't. You got to go to bed. You're the only one that got school tomorrow. Nobody else. My baby finished high school. Hey, Michelle, I hope you're doing well too. I don't know what happened, but I hope it's better. Yeah, I was on a panel with Cassie, y'all. Can y'all believe it? I was on a panel with Cassie. I didn't know she be hitting links. Oh, Coolin. How much you charge to do intros, Coolin? Anybody went to hit the link? Y'all can. Can y'all look at that? Uppity was trying to teach somebody how to hit the link. I was trying to show Kiki, but I guess she just gave up. And I was trying to join her live, but it ain't work. And then she wanted to end the live. So let me just go on my own live. Even though I have been doing better with the lives lately, like going live more often. And I think I got enough to monetize at this point. I'm gonna see. First, I'm gonna clean up a couple things on my page, and then I'm gonna monetize. Because I could do so in my name. Oh, so you and Michelle know each other, okay? Michelle, I think this is my first time seeing you. Maybe I don't pay attention. So what's going on? What y'all got planned for the weekend? Hey, Brianna, how Big Brother going? Brianna watching Big Brother. Big Brother triggers me, y'all. I've been a fan of Big Brother from the get-go. And I've come to the realization, like us deep watchers, I'm gonna let Brianna come to her own realization. But us black people that's been watching Big Brother from the conception, we understand they only pick certain type of black women to be on that show. So we could go through all this trauma all summer. And I'm not trying to be traumatized. I hope it's better this summer. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? What did I just say, Brianna? I just said that I'm not even watching. I knew it. They try to traumatize us every summer. That's why I said not this summer. And this is the first time I'm sticking to my word. You know what I'm saying? I think like Brianna's my she keep me honest because like nobody talking about it, but Brianna's always talking about it. Hey, Coolin, thanks for joining the panel. How you doing, boo? Coolin, I don't hear you. Oh, she dropped down. I guess she'll come back. I know it's you, Coolin. I tried to let you up. Let me drop the link again. Yeah, Big Brother traumatizes me every summer. Like Brianna, I have a whole crew on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could get in that page again. But the issue with me and Twitter is, like, actually, I was doing good the past couple of years with Twitter because I only go on Twitter to watch Big Brother. I don't do anything else on Twitter.
Hello, I'm sorry.
Hi, Coolin. Hi, boo.
Hi, can you hear me? I don't know. I was trying to connect to the chat and it threw me out. I ain't on my computer.
Yeah,
I'm
because
on
I'm
my
like, hey,
phone.
Coolin. Oh, Brianna said you be delayed sometimes.
Oh, okay. Hey, Brianna. I didn't even know she came down there. Hey, Bree. Okay. She talking about my internet or she talking about me? See, Brianna thinks she slick. Brianna, Brianna thinks she
See,
slick.
that's a good one. You got to check with Brianna because she's shady as
No,
hell.
I know. I know what she's talking about. I know what she's talking about. I'm picking that. But you talking about how much I charge for intro, girl? I'm trying to get me an intro done. I did mine. I did that one, and then I don't know what happened to it. It won't even play the music no more. Then I did the one for
Really?
Pizza Puff, and yeah, then I did the one for Pizza Puff. But that was just, I mean, I didn't really do nothing to that. That was just like basic stuff. Do you have the Canva app?
The what app?
Canva, CAVA. I think it's
CAVA.
yeah,
Well, can it be done on the
CA.
iPhone? Because while my daughter's here, I want to take advantage of that because I'm technology slow. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate
Wait a
you.
minute, is it Canva or Canva? I think it's Canva. Anywho, you ain't got no computer?
No, my computer's on the way though. I got a computer coming
You
next week.
rich? No, you rich.
Yeah,
You
I'm
rich as
rich,
hell, and you ain't
but I
got
got
no
a computer
computer.
coming next week. I got one coming. It's one coming. I didn't want one, but now that I'm gonna start doing YouTube more, I ordered me a laptop. Okay, Uppity coming up in the world. All right.
Okay, okay. I heard that. Hold on, let me see. What happened?
You don't want none of the dressings or breakup? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Canva. Oh, you said
Oh,
it's a free
girl, my
version.
baby.
Oh, she said it's a
Hmm.
Canva, and she said it's a free version and a paid version. So, which version do you got?
Oh, I paid mine. I mean, you can get it for I think it's 1 month free, and then after that you have to pay for it. 'Cause, yeah, I pay for mine. They take it out my damn account every
So what do we
month.
do?
I'm gonna type it in the back chat, and then you could just
Okay. So it basically does everything for you, I hope, because uppity
I
is
mean, you
like,
can play around with it. No, you can play around with it. They have tutorials and everything. You can make what you call them. I make stuff off of PixArt too. PixArt, you can use that too. But for the Canva app, you know what I'm saying? Or why don't you just pay somebody $20, $30 to make you one?
I was trying to do that to you.
Oh,
That's why I asked you how much you charge.
but I guess I don't know. I could try to come up with you something. But you ain't gotta
Yeah, I
pay
don't
me for
want
nothing
nothing
like that because
serious.
I'm
I
not
don't
no
want nothing serious. You know what I'm
yeah, I ain't
saying?
got I'm not that tech savvy either. I just be doing a little something playing around
I
with it.
can't tell, Coolin.
If I put more time and effort in it, it'll probably be a
I was
lot
gonna say, you
better.
gotta put some more
But
time and effort. Somebody gotta piss you off. Cause it seems like when somebody piss you off, you get real good with them graphics. I don't know who they are, but like, God damn, who got
no, when I get pissed off, that's when I cuss somebody ass out.
No, I'm talking about the graphics on your wall. I be like, damn, how she managed to do that? Like, it's like you, I don't know if it's Photoshop or what.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh no, that's PixArt right there with them
Oh,
pictures and
oh
stuff.
well, see how slow I
Yeah,
am.
that's PixArt. You gonna stay up here with me, or you gonna go get in your bed? You staying up here with me? Okay, well go ahead. You can lay down and I'll cover you back up. Hmm.
These kids are something else, ain't they? Hmm. We are not our
It's
parents, right?
almost done. Hold on.
They lucky my kids
Yes. Oh
like
my goodness.
Nala is a, well actually Nala's well, let me even say that.
And then I started cooking late.
What you
I
cook?
was gonna throw my some steak and potatoes. That's it. But I put them in the oven instead of throwing them on the grill. I was gonna throw them on the grill, but I was doing too much, and then I jumped on camera and Pam. This, you know what? I deleted the YouTube app off my phone, and then I put it back on there. I was doing good with it out on my phone.
I think you make some spaghetti that
I'm
looked good.
addicted. I'm addicted, girl.
How many
I didn't
kids you
even
got
make them
doing?
no
That was a lot of
vegetables.
plates.
I got how many kids I got? Shit, one, two, three. It's three of them here. I got four altogether.
Oh, okay. That's what's
You
up.
so crazy, girl. I be forgetting how many I got because them other kids was over here too. My daughter, her little friends, they come
Yeah,
down
because
here
I
for the
know it's
summer.
more than that. I'm like, well, damn, I didn't know she had that many kids. You can't even tell sometimes. They ain't loud like my
I got
daughter.
they get loud up in here, but they ain't that loud. But I have three little ones. Well, my oldest boy is 12. He's gonna be 13 in November. My baby boy just turned 11 on the 19th of July. My oldest daughter just turned 19 today. And then my baby girl,
Oh,
she'll be
happy birthday, cooling
my
daughter.
thank you. And then my baby girl, she'll be 9 in
Oh,
October.
okay.
Yeah, October.
Is that it for you, or you might go back again?
Girl, hell no, I'm 43 years old. I ain't have a nan another one.
I'm 43
Not
too.
nan another one. Not
Yeah,
nan
I'm
another
not.
one.
I'm not either. I ain't going back no
Now
more.
I'm not I don't have I mean not a cesarean. I don't have my tubes tied or anything like that. But I'm not sexually active either. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So what if you meet a
Hey
man
Hypnotic.
and he don't got no kids? Hi, Hypnotic. If you meet a man and he ain't got no kids and he want kids, will you go back?
If I meet a man and he ain't got no kids, that's gonna be very, very rare at over
I've done it all
40.
the time. Trust me, it's not as rare as you think. When I ain't had no kids,
What
all I met
kind
was niggas with kids. Ever since I had
what
my
kind
two,
of
would you do it? That's what I
what
want to
kind
know.
of man what kind of man you be would I do what? Have another kid?
Yeah, for him. Like if you really like, if you like him and he tell you like, I eventually want a kid though. You know what I'm saying? So would you go back because you can, or try, or you just
No.
gonna be like, nope, I got mine and I'm done.
I mean, I'll say no because I don't want another one, but I'm not, you know what I'm saying, doing anything to, you know what I'm saying, prevent having a child.
Right.
However, I'm not going past no 50 years old having no
Oh
baby.
no, no,
You see
no,
what I'm
no, no,
saying?
no, no.
My baby,
You
my
pretty as
baby
hell,
be
cool, and I'm
listen,
pretty sure you got a
but
guy.
but think about this. My little girl is 8. By the time she turned 10, I'm gonna be 45. You see what I'm saying?
I
I'm not
understand
trying to
that.
be old as hell raising up no kids.
Yeah,
No,
that's the
ma'am.
difficult part. Yeah, because
Mm-mm.
I told my daughter's father that because when I met him, he didn't have no kids, right? But then he was like, but he already told me like he understand why I didn't want a kid at that moment. But he did tell me because he don't have any kids, it would be a deal breaker in a relationship if I don't eventually do that. You know what I'm saying? But it was weird because when I didn't have kids, all I met was men with kids. And then the minute I had a boy and a girl, because like I had my son first, and if I would have had a girl first, I wouldn't have no more kids. But I'm happy I had my son first because you don't know the pleasure of a son till you got one. You know what I'm saying? So I was just thinking like my mini me or whatever. I was like, I'm gonna have one girl and that's it, you know. But luckily I had my son first. And then when I met him, he was like, he ain't had no kids. But every guy I was dating at that time, like when I broke up with my last daughter father, every guy I met didn't have kids. I'm like, what the hell? But I just really liked him, even though because that was a lot of reason I didn't break up with him. I was like, I don't need no more kids. I got a girl and a boy. You know what I mean? People wish they could do that. You know what I'm saying? So, but then when I met him, I was like, you know what? It's only right, you know. I didn't know he wasn't gonna help me watch it though. That was a gag. I got gagged with that part. So I did tell him I will never have another one for him because he doesn't help me with her. Like as far as like looking out, because kids are tiring. I don't know if he just wanted the kid just to say he could do it or what. I don't get it at this point.
I'm good on that. I'm good on that. I ain't got no babies. They look cute. They smell good. I'm good.
Yeah.
My baby 8. My baby is 8, baby, and
That's a good
she's a
age. I
prime
like the
egg.
age of 8. That's a good age.
Oh, wait a minute. Cassie said there's a lot of single men with no kids in Atlanta,
Yeah,
and
they
there's a lot of
are.
them down low. Girl, do you know I'm in the land of fairies?
Oh
Girl, I don't play
no.
them type of games.
No, but
Shit, and
that's
I can
because
spot
Cassie
them.
live in Atlanta. So that is like I feel like to me, if I was in Atlanta, you gay until you prove otherwise. That was the attitude I would take if I was in Atlanta. You gay
No, not
until I
all.
swear to
No,
God.
not all
I'm
of
dead
them, but
ass serious.
it's a lot of them. It's a lot of them now, but not all of them. Yeah,
The
but you got
majority.
to think about this. I was out of a relationship. I was out of a relationship for almost over 5 years, no sexual activities, and then right before my baby daddy passed away, we had sex. Like it was like a week before he passed away. Then after that, I haven't had sex. I haven't had sex in over a year, almost a year and a half now. So like I
Somebody
got
gonna
kind of familiar. I got kind of familiar with my position, my situation. So it's
right.
like a challenge for me to take steps out. Now I get numbers, you know what I'm saying? I might talk to somebody a couple of times or two,
Yeah, Coolin is
older
very
and
pretty.
and
Very
younger.
pretty.
So I don't
Yeah,
have a problem with, you know what
you're
I'm
pretty
saying?
cool, man.
It's just, but my tolerance is very, very low. So I have to kind of
Same
like
here. Same here.
force my.
So do you like American men or are you open to like well I don't know. Do
Well,
you
if I
into
could
like
have finished
Asian?
that statement, maybe you could have got it. Over up to you talking over me. Go ahead, girl. Now you said,
Oh,
do
I'm
I like
sorry. Let me mute.
American
I was
men
gonna
or
ask
what?
you. No, what you
My
said was
baby
good.
girl, my
Mhm.
baby is half Italian.
Oh, okay. That's what I was trying to. I was going to ask you that. Like, are you open to dating out your race? That's how. Because when you were saying that, I was just wondering. Okay.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to try. I think I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna try. I would try Arabian, Italian. I don't want no straight up and down white man. We got to be
Oh,
mixed with a
okay.
little something.
Okay.
Hmm.
You know, the Arabs love the black women.
Yeah, but a lot of the motherfuckers don't wear deodorant too.
True. That's true. Like the Africans. That's true.
No, I ain't. Oh, no, I ain't fooling with no African. I'm not fooling
At
with
all.
no
You might as well do
African,
an
no
American black man.
Haitian. I ain't doing no Haitian, no African. No, I'm
Yep.
good on
No
them. Them
Haitians, no
them men,
Africans.
they too protect, they too possessive, in my
Correct.
understanding.
She ain't lying. Vice. Hi, boo.
Vibes Queen, is that the lady right there that's been dragging Tracy?
Yep. And Kenola. Hey, boo.
Mm. Hey, Voodoo.
And she deserved
Mm.
it. She dragged her rightfully so. I think she used to be friends with her, but like everybody, once you get to, well, whatever. But
Yeah, what this thing keep
yes, Voodoo, what's your question? You want to hit the link or ask it in the chat?
going?
So, well, Coolin, right now, what do
Mhm.
you want in the relationship? Are you single by choice? You just don't want, you just doing me right now, doing you right
Oh
now.
yeah. I'm single right now.
And you're not open to a relationship?
No.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna be forever single on this application. Uppity, I don't share all of my information with these people no more.
Oh, I
When I
understand. I
share,
understand.
when I shared that my children's father passed away, they trolled. I share pictures of my daughter graduation. They
For
trolled
real?
that. I don't. Yeah, I don't tell. I don't. Not no more. Now I will tell certain things, but as far as my personal business, no, I'm not gonna do it. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I think I don't tell my personal business even like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they
Because
can
they
go on
take
your food
stuff
stamps,
like
it ain't
that.
nothing. They take anything,
Huh?
but I'm sorry that they did that with your child's father because I don't think people should do stuff like that because that's something you got to deal with on a daily. Because you know what I'm
Okay, so
saying?
you know the young lady that Tracy put the well, she didn't put the noose on the baby. Room checker put the noose on the baby. That girl right there, the one that's over there, Dum Dum Dior. I call her Dum Dum Dior Chanel. She the one that started it. They went and found my baby's funeral home video. I mean, my baby did a funeral home video. What she saying? I'll ask the chat. I listened to your video and I'm trying to understand what you meant by me being jealous of you.
Oh
Oh,
no, yeah.
right.
I
You
didn't say
sound
you
like
were
you
jealous of
mad.
me. I didn't say you were jealous of me. Or maybe it probably came across that way because I was
Yep, you're
drinking,
right,
and
Cassie.
sometimes when I talk fast, my whole sentence don't come out. So what I said was I sent you and I think Ness chat saying basically like you was concerned for my daughter, but you always defending Ness as a mother. So I didn't get that logic. So that's why I
Wait a
said
minute, you
that.
said that she said she was concerned about your daughter, but what?
She was concerned for my daughter, but she doesn't like people to talk about Ness negatively as a mother. So that's why I was talking about that. I was like, why would you like? I don't mind people going in that chat saying whatever, but when you start trying to imply I'm a bad parent when you're
That's
supporting
not
one that's
implying
a,
that you were. Wait a minute. So you think this by her saying she was concerned
yeah,
about your
why would she be
daughter?
concerned for my daughter? Like what was because
Well,
she's
why don't
yelling?
you ask her that? No, why don't you
I'm asking
ask her
her.
that
That's what I'm
first
saying. Like
before you
okay, you're
say?
right, you're right.
Cause, but see, no, see, you didn't even let me finish before
I
you
said
just
I
jumped
was
to
quiet.
conclusion. But my thing is this right here, uppity. You didn't let me finish, yo. You don't even know what I was gonna say. So what I was going to say is, so you compared her saying that she feel or whatever she said about your daughter, you compared her that to the same as her saying that she doesn't like people talking negatively about Nest motherhood.
Yeah, I could have been in my feelings, you know what I'm saying? I was just shocked
Hmm.
because I thought me and Buddha was cool, but Ness was talking negative about me. And then you talking about, yeah, I was concerned for her daughter. When people are already trying to dog pile because my daughter screams in the background, like that's something bad, like Tyler screams, you know what I'm saying? That's what they do when they can't get their way. They throw a tantrum, you know what I'm saying? So when she
Oh,
said that, I was
mine
like,
don't.
wow.
Now
Mhm.
my baby girl, she ate. She when she with her grandma, she'll fall out at Walmart. She'll fall out, get the
Thank you.
slobbing and some more stuff. No, 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 no. But when she with me, I look at her ass and she gonna shut the fuck. I don't play that. Now see,
Yeah,
her
I had
grandmama
that with
got her
my older two kids.
spoiled,
I don't know what it
but
is with
see,
her. That's
because you got her spoiled.
and I'll take responsibility for that. You're right. Because I told you my issue with my older daughter, and she's still here, but she already knows this. I felt like I was robbed out of 50% of her life. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so they saying that you should go back and screenshot that to make sure it was this voodoo.
It was well, maybe somebody had a troll page of you. It was you. I was watching. I was like, wow. I know the other voodoo was a male. It's not a female.
And yeah, voodoo don't even be writing sentences for real in the show. But I mean, hey, I wasn't there, so I can't say.
Yeah,
But
but
I
I
ain't
don't
never
have an
seen.
issue with. But no, it was a next chat. Like I would. I don't know. Uh,
Mm,
I don't know, but like I said, that's what I was mad about Voodoo because I never said nothing negative to you, and I was just hurt that you did that to me. I was like, why would she do that when she know all these people are trying to spin a narrative? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was
yeah.
mad. But I apologize if I misinterpreted what you were saying. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't say you were
Hmm.
jealous of me. But I always say people jealous of me. That ain't really nothing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that wasn't Voodoo. Then my apologies, Voodoo. I apologize.
But
Okay,
no,
Voodoo?
you should verify before you just be getting mad at folks.
I'm not gonna go in that chat. I was watching from the clouds. But you
She
bring up
said,
actually
when
a
was the
great point.
video?
The last video she did, I believe, because they was making a video about my daughter screaming in the background, and you was like, I thought you were saying in the chat, I'm so concerned for her child. Da, 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 you know?
Colorful, lovable. That's what happened with me and Ness. And then she went live and You know what I'm saying? After she had the conversation, but I'm just really gonna let it go because at the end of the day, I'm like,
Wait, no.
whoa,
Okay,
really?
but Uppy's not reactionary. I don't normally go for no somebody for their opinions of me. Y'all cannot say that I do that. Usually when I
Who
go
got
up,
a
I'm
tiny
right.
waist? Who
I
got a
got a tiny
tiny
waist.
waist?
I do.
Girl, bye.
Okay, y'all want to see it?
Bye. Girl.
Now, Cooley, you gonna hate on me like that? I have a tiny ass waist. I've always had a
No,
tiny
I
ass
have a
waist.
tiny waist. I
Well,
have a
my
tiny
waist ain't as
waist up
tiny
to
as yours. You know what I'm saying? But I have a tiny waist.
I mean, you ain't that big. You ain't that big, man. You must be
Thank you.
just huge, huge.
Okay, then Voodoo, my apology. No, I didn't say you talked about her. I said that you were saying you was concerned for her. I'm like, why would you be concerned? Why wouldn't you say it to me first? You know what I'm saying? But I apologize to you, Voodoo. I hope I didn't say nothing too crazy, but I don't think I did. But compared
You
to
was
what you
just
said in
ready
the
to
chat,
bust
it's
a
like,
move on somebody. You was
yeah.
just ready. What happened to now? Are you and Chat Rep cool or
Yeah, I
no?
like Chat Rap. That's my twin. We look
Why
alike.
y'all don't do why y'all don't do a live stream together?
Yeah, I told her, well, I be on her live all the time, and she came to my live the other day, but I had privated the live. But I
Mhm.
told Chirac I want to do a BBW, you know what I'm saying, special. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna sit up here and rep for the big girls. I actually should invite Brianna as well.
But
But
what you mean, rep for the big girls? What y'all gonna be doing?
show our sexy outfit and talk our shit. Like, you know what I'm saying, how all these skinny men want us. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you talking about a sexual live? I
No,
thought y'all
not
was gonna
sexual,
walk
not
down the
sexual.
streets. I thought y'all was gonna put all y'all ops on the list and walk them down. Don't
Yeah,
skip
no,
over hypnotic comment. You thought she was talking about you earlier. But you better quit thinking that everybody talking about you.
I did not think that hypnotic. I told you. I was being
Oh,
funny. I was being funny. She doesn't believe me. That's fine though.
okay.
Because
So they're
I'm
saying that your personality has become snappy lately.
Google.
You might need some pain.
You know what? That could be it. You know what I'm saying? That could be it.
You think that's what it is?
It could be. But all I'm trying to tell y'all, when I'm already in attack, when people are attacking me, and then people who saying things that I probably perceive as negative, I will get touchy. I will admit that. You know what I'm saying? But do I just flip out all the
Hmm.
time? No. It's only when I'm under a lot of pressure. But Hypnotic, I really didn't think you were talking about me. I just wanted you because you said the lie and the truth ain't in you. A truth ain't in you. She said a very funny line. She said a lie and the truth ain't in you. So the reason why I
You a
said that,
lie.
I wanted her to say she was talking to Brooke because you know Brooke automatically assumes if we're on the panel together that they're referring to
Damn, I
me.
gotta go to the store.
That's why I said that. I know that we never had a cross word. I was being petty. I wanted you to literally say her name. I'm sorry. I knew you wasn't talking to me, but I want her to know that you wasn't talking to me either. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Okay, and going forward, I would do that, Voodoo. You understand? I will do that. I will take responsibility. See, other people don't take responsibility. They just tell you how to get over it. I take responsibility.
But the thing is, uppity, you can't keep jumping to conclusions like this because after so many times of people clearing stuff up, they're gonna be like, you know what? I'm not fucking with uppity because she always keep accusing me and I can't deal with it. So you want to, you know what I'm saying, try to minimize that, especially when you're in the and this is like, customer service. You see what I'm saying? So when
Right.
you're dealing with the masses, you have to be mindful and not react before knowing the whole full story. You see what I'm
You're right.
saying? It's a
Yeah.
different, yeah, it's a different ball game out here in these YouTube streets because you want people to come to your live stream. You want people to feel welcome. You don't want
Yes.
them to feel, yeah.
Right.
So,
Right. And
and
I
it's
try to
good
do
that it
that when
was
y'all in my
them
lives.
versus yeah, it's good that there was them versus somebody else because Voodoo is really pretty much open. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Hypnotic is pretty much open, so they're more level-headed and logical thinkers. But you got other people that will take that shit and run with it, use it for content and some more shit. You see what I'm saying? And then
Hmm.
next thing you know, you at war with somebody for no reason.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And I do gotta
Hmm.
work on that. I'm not gonna even hold. I don't think I do it as much as others, but I do get
No,
reactionary. And I
yeah.
do know I'm emotional and spicy, but even if I don't like the person and they come in my chat and hit my panel, I try to be respectful until they give me a reason not to be. You know what I'm saying? So I will
Mhm.
work on that. That is a good point that you bring up. And I know that in real life I do
Yeah.
the same thing. I'm very reactionary. You know what I'm saying? That's something I definitely got to work on. Be a reactionary. But it's just like
Mhm.
I don't know how like y'all like it, but you know when you get attacked by a lot of people, just
Oh, baby, I
not,
know. You feel like
not because you
everybody is
did
against
something,
you.
but
Yeah.
because you
Oh, believe you me, I know. Believe you me. That's how I found myself over in the beefing sector because the Mo3 sector was so disrespectful. They were so dirty. And I was like, you know what? I got to get the fuck away from these people. And I got away from them. And then next thing I know, here come these motherfuckers following me over there. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh my gosh, here we go again with this shit. So at the
yeah,
end
and
of
that's
the
the thing. I'm
day,
being transparent with y'all. So this is like something else I got to. Y'all watching me go trial by error, and like I said, if you if you say something to me, I'm not gonna get upset about it, and I'm not gonna not take accountability. So if you call me out on something and you have a valid point, I will not be upset with you and I will apologize. So like I'm only human. I am a work in progress at all times, and I never want nobody to feel like oh I'm being snappy to them for no reason because I hate when people do that to
mhm.
me. But it's just a
And it be like that sometimes, though. It
yeah
be like that sometimes because we go through things and then we are females, so we are emotional. You see what
right
I'm saying? However, we just got to be mindful
right.
when we get on this app. And then, shoot, I'm trying to think the last time I hit either Brianna or Pizza Link. I think it was Pizza Link I had hit, and I got into. Oh, I got me and Pizza got into it. I was so mad with that helper. So you ain't finna allow me to tell my damn story. I unsubbed from her ass. It was her and Jay Dunn was on me that day. I said, "Oh fuck these hoes," and I left. And I said, "I ain't never going back." I was so mad with them. Girl, I was so mad. But see, when I get like that, I have to calm myself down. 'Cause I be ready to damn fight. But it ain't that serious because it's all supposed to be. For, what did you come on this app for, Uppity?
To have fun, get friends, like get new friends, and
Exactly.
talk to people, you know. Because I be in the
Absolutely.
house
So
bored.
don't ever stray away from that. You know what I'm saying? And if you find yourself not getting what you came on this app to get, then it's time to log out and take a break.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I said. I want to apologize
And,
because
and I'm
sometimes like
only telling you, yeah, I'm only telling you based off experience because shit. If somebody would have told me, man, I
yeah, I
wish.
understand that, but like I said, like it's just like you know, as black women, we should know this. Like we got a lot going on in real life. We got haters in real life. So when you get them online, they be like, it's one thing to have a hater online, but it's another thing when they had such vitriol for you. You know what I'm saying? So
But these
it can
people don't
kind of
really
like
know you. And at the end of the day, up to you,
exactly.
who do you have to prove something to? Now, let me just give you another key point here, okay? That nobody told me when I first started. Everything that happens on this app is about clearing your name to a bunch of people that don't know you, that you might not never meet. At the end of the day, you're gonna have some that believe you, you're gonna have some that don't. But guess what? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. You choose to do what you want to do and when you want to do it and how you want to do it. Everything, every situation is going to be about clearing your name. Whether it may be, oh, I didn't say this, or yes, you said this,
You're
or I
right.
did this, or
Right.
I did. Every situation boils back to clearing your name. And that's just that. So if you're willing to clear your name, then you play. That's why you play with what you want to play with. You deal what I deal with, what I want to deal with. I'll be right back. I love you too. I'll be cool, cool.
Okay.
I'll be right back, okay?
Okay. No problem.
I'm going up the street. I'll be right back. So
Oh, she's feeling her
so
baby.
yeah.
Sorry.
So at the end of the day, I don't know if your mother ever told you this. You pick and choose your battles.
Right. Well, y'all
You
know
deal
that's
with
another thing I'm
you
missing.
deal what you want to deal with,
Y'all know I was raised
and
by my
not what
grandma.
you know what I'm saying. Deal what you want to deal with, and not what a yeah. Motherfuckers can't make you do nothing. You do what you want to do. I move when I
Right.
move.
Right. You right. But it's like when you do that, they try to use it like it's some type of like, oh, we got something on you because you ain't answering us. Like you don't, you're not doing it. You're not like, and it gets annoying. You know what I'm saying?
And again, uppity, and again, this right here. Who gives a fuck?
You right. You right.
Because that's really just overplay for the underplay. Oh, you scared? You jump down because you scared?
That's
No,
my
jump
favorite
down because
thing
I ain't want to
about
fucking
you.
talk to you. No, look, I jumped down because I don't want to talk to you. Oh, you blocked me. You
Right,
blocked me, so you scared. No, I blocked you because I don't want to fucking see what you got to say. You stupid bitch.
right,
You see what I'm saying?
right,
And then when I
right.
want to see what you got to say, then I'll unblock you. And if I want to cuss your ass out, then I'll hit the link and cuss your ass out, or I'll go on my page and hit the live and cuss your ass the fuck out. Period.
And that's not right. Sometimes I want to curse you out. Sometimes I want to ignore you. It's not that I'm scared. I just don't want to be bothered. Sometimes I'm not in that energy space. You know,
Yeah. Oh
I'm
yeah, I get it,
angry every
and I
day.
know. But
You know,
play the game if you want to play it. You
right.
ain't
But I
nothing
want to
wrong with
play the game
that.
my way. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I already know I'm going against the
Hmm.
grain in the peace sector by not being male identified. You know what I'm saying? That's already enough.
Wait a
So,
minute, no, because every female over there ain't male identified.
majority is though. That's why I love the B sector in the beginning. Because I didn't understand that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand it at all. But I'm not saying all of them. And it always shocked me. Like, I don't know. Like, that's just a shock to me. And you know how some people are like, you glutton for punishment or whatever? I guess. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I had left the B sector in the first place. When it got too much from mental health and stuff, I was like, you know what? Let me just take a break from this shit. And then when that lady came back, I was like, let me come back. You know what I'm saying? But anyway.
So you came back because she came back?
Yeah, I heard about it. So I thought she was gonna be like she was back in the day, more about women empowerment. Because there was more girls speaking up for themselves back when she was here. So that's why I was like, okay, maybe it's gonna be a little neutral. I'm not saying everybody. I don't mind people being male identified, but I do mind when like if the B sector is mostly women. Why
Hmm.
do I have to kiss up to gay men? I never understood that. Because she was the only person.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Who kissing up though? Ain't nobody kissing up to nobody.
A lot of people are in the sector.
You think
But
so?
have you not seen what I've been going
You
through?
saying that? Wait a minute. You saying that the women are kissing up to the gay men?
Yes, some of them are. They ignoring their
Mm,
own. Mhm.
I don't see that one now, uppity. You fill me in on what you thinking because I don't see that.
Well, the fact
I
that
could be
this
wrong
sorority,
though.
I'm gonna fill you in. I'm actual opinion
Okay.
because I don't know if you've been following the story, but some people were so mad at me because I said the F word, and then they even went as far as trying to make the excuse that, oh, that can get somebody channel flag. I proved that not to be true because they flagged my channel. YouTube like
No,
I don't
that's
know.
that's hate speech. That's hate speech, and
But
they don't
listen, why
play
don't YouTube
about.
see?
I'm
But
gonna tell you this
Cooling,
right here. I'm gonna
but
tell
Cooling,
you
let me
this. I'm gonna
finish.
tell.
Cooling, let
No,
me
I'm
finish.
gonna stop you right there because that's
Okay.
incorrect. Because when you fill out that that when you click on there to report a channel, right? They give you that box. Now, see, you're reporting channels on your phone. So if you report it on a computer, you click that report. They give you a drop down and it has hate speech on there, and they have a special section for the LGBT for the community.
So
Okay,
why my
so
video
that
got
lets you know
reinstated?
that
Why my video got reinstated?
it was probably because of the wording that they utilized to flag you with. They didn't utilize the right word. How you doing?
No,
You must
but
want
they
to buy
didn't
me
know what.
something. You
Well, from
smiling?
what I was told by people that,
I'm just smiling just to be smiling because I'm happy to be alive. You smiling because you. Let me hush. Um. No, it's the way they worded it. Probably, possibly that you know what I'm saying, that they didn't see the error that they put on there. Wait a minute, I know I ain't left my motherfucking card. Hold on. And so I don't want to use my Apple Pay on this thing. Wait a motherfucking minute. I know I ain't lose. Oh my goodness. Girl, I think I left my card at Dollar General. I'm glad I did come back out here. Oh my goodness.
no, Buddha, and that's what I want you to understand. I understood that y'all was warning me. I understood that, and that's why I was trying to tell y'all. I had no issue with what y'all said. That's why when the issue originally happened, I knew the intentions of the woman on the panel wasn't being male identified. What I'm not speaking to the women that were trying to tell me why I shouldn't say that in case they be. But the thing I'm saying is the reaction to why I said it. So everybody's gonna say, "Oh, it doesn't matter. He disrespected your daughter. It doesn't matter. He called black women bitches. You just can't say the F word." And I don't like that language. So that's why I said what I said, and then I made the live, and then they did flag it, and I got it right back. I don't know when they flagged it. It happened when I was sleeping, but when I woke up in the morning, I did an appeal, and I didn't do no long sentences. Only thing I said was I didn't. I defended myself. That's all I wrote. I defended myself. And then YouTube, by the time I got off the live in the morning, YouTube had emailed me and said, upon further research, you didn't violate anything. The video is reinstated. Because from what my knowledge of reading the rules and guidelines was that you cannot basically say I'm going to kill. It doesn't matter if they from the alphabet committee, the black woman, or a child, any or man. You cannot sit here and state like you're going to do harm to people or ask others to do harm to people. That's what you can't do, and I don't do that. So that's what I was trying to explain to y'all. And then the fact that a lot of gay people in the sector, they like to ride off the fact like, oh, you can't say the F word, but we about to call you all type of black bitches, and you got to be okay with it if you want a channel. If that's what it takes to get a channel, take mine, YouTube, because
No, it don't. No, it don't. Maybe you need to look at the video of what you can and can't say and the way you now you can get on your platform and say Coolin looks like a iguana or whatever the case may be. That's hate speech. And if I word that properly, they can strike your channel for that. Because when you're not supposed to even compare a person to, it's a lot of things that you're not supposed to do on this app, and there's a lot of things that you can do. However, when you're giving commentary, you have to be mindful of what you say and how you say it, because if they word that strike the right way, see, some people just strike it and then don't even fill out the box. You see what I'm saying?
correct.
A lot of
Yeah,
people
I filled
don't.
out my
But
box. I just said I was reacting.
but
Yeah,
if you word it the right way, they're going to they're going to look at it. They're going to detail it. That's just like, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. That's why I said
But
I
I
made a new
mean,
word. No, I think you're delayed, Coolin, because I wasn't talking over you. You had finished.
okay, yeah, I'm finished. No, I'm finished.
Yeah, no, I was saying because I know you think I'm talking over you. Now I see what Brown is talking about your delay. But yeah, I wasn't talking over you. But what I was saying to you, I do understand what y'all was saying. That's why I switched the word to maggot. But the only reason why I did not in the beginning is because of what his stance was when he was talking about my daughter. So it's one thing, like if he would have kept that same energy that he kept on his live, he told me I'm not a gay man, so therefore I can't use the F word. Okay, I get it. That's personally that to me that's perfectly reasonable. My only issue when he said it was his tone, the way he came at me. It was like a lot of anger behind it, and it wasn't even directed to
But
me.
you know how he talk.
No, he don't talk to me like that. So he had a tone to it. So it was a different tone. It was a different tone. So the only comment I made about it was like, I didn't appreciate your tone, but I can respect anybody's wishes. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I'm not a weirdo. I don't feel like I could go to your channel and say, "Cool, you know what? I don't like this and that, so I think you should do this and this and that." You know, I don't do that. That's what he did to me. You know what I'm saying? Because when my daughter was attacked, he basically told me, "I don't give a fuck about her." Now, cool. And if somebody saying somebody like, and I've been in your lives when somebody had disrespected your child, you thought I was, on the opposite side. He was like, "No uppity, I don't drag kids," but he talked to my daughter something about the drag kids, and I was like, I totally get it, because I thought you was missing, like you was missing, like I said, things. Shout out to Voodoo. Things can get lost in translation when you're chatting, you know what I'm saying? So like you're typing rather than talking. So I understood that, but the problem with me is there's a lot of black women. This is a little black girl, a little 4-year-old girl. He said he don't give a F about her, but then he's gonna come on my platform and expect me to protect him. And I told him why it wasn't happening. So we had a live about it. It's fine. We left it at that. Then he goes back live, and then he's basically being passive aggressive, and I didn't appreciate that. Because I already told people on my channel, gay people are not censored. I don't have a problem with you being gay, but I'm not gay, so I don't have to censor you.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, you can do whatever you want to do on your channel. You know what I'm saying? And if people have rules and regulations that you feel like that you can't abide by, then just don't go.
Exactly. That's why I never hit his panel again.
Now, as far as like, I'm just saying, but he said earlier today that he wasn't even tripping off you using the F word. It was
But he
something
was
else that
lying
you was.
about it. If you look at his
Oh,
Brianna panel, he switches up his story every time. He said on his panel, and the people that was there, I wish they'd be honest and say that he literally had a problem because I wasn't a gay man calling people F words, and I'm not a gay man. And then he used the instant like,
but are y'all? I mean, I mean, are you
oh, we
just
will
gonna let
never
it
be
go? Because
calling
he
him.
said, yeah, he said he done with it. He said he ain't addressing you. So I
I
mean,
wish
if
he
you
would,
beef
but
with him, that
he can't
oh,
address
okay.
me. He went on his live threatening to fight me. So the next thing he got to do is do that, but he won't fight uppity. Uppity don't fight guys. Like his last live, he claimed he wasn't addressing me, but he went on his live trying to dog me out to other black women, and they got more common sense than the women in the B sector because they um go to your sister. Hold on.
Well, let me read the chat right quick while she got us. Okay, hold on. Yes, it's not that.
And that's
It's
what
not that
the
it ain't
ODS
okay to
does.
put a
But
flag at the
Juicy J is unapologetic about it. ODS like to go back and forth. When
not
ODS
triple
threatened to
X, but
flag my page, he was dead ass serious. And my live is still up. It wasn't the only reason why he changed his mind is because the chat was like, you pulling a J Dunn card.
actions reacting to him. I missed
Shut
a
up,
part of
shut up.
his live when he addressed. I was reading the comments. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
So you have to
But I was just
be
saying
more
that.
aggressive at times.
That part.
Okay.
And that's my only issue. Women are supporting gay men more than they support me. And I don't have it don't even have to be me. The B sector been that way. These gay men can say whatever they want and a whole bunch of women will attack you and ignore
Also, that's why you
what they
saying that they kiss up to the gay guy. That's why you
correct.
saying that.
Yes. They all get together. And what you see all the black women get together and do, drag uppity. Not all of them, but a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? That's my
Okay,
issue.
so I don't think it's just about dragging you. I think is that you're more newer. They have a relationship, so they like leave my brother alone. Woo, after damn. But once you get around a little bit more and be around, then you know what I'm saying. It'll probably get a little bit less for you, less tougher for you, because maybe that's kind of like a hazing thing. You think?
Right, but I didn't sign up for that. And I don't understand the premise of
You don't have to
the like
sign up for shit. It just is what it is. It come with the sector.
thank you. That's what it is. Look how Lovely Love came on a panel, apologized to Nika, but not me. But she wanted to try to be fake nice. You know what I'm saying? And I like when Lovely Love was we talking, I ignored the fuck out. But I wasn't trying to be insensitive, whatever story she told. I just really wasn't listening. You know what I'm saying? So when it seemed like the panel got quiet, I said, okay, let me show my daughter Grace. But I wasn't being insensitive because like I am black women first, and then I feel like a lot of people take advantage of that. Like they expect black women to get over it and forgive for them to them or whatever. But I'm not that black woman. I feel like if you're a mammy, you're not solvable to me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really care. Hey, Kenna. Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
Exactly. If you
Kenna.
notice, most of the gay women on the B sector, they defend men, never women. Catch that.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Mm-mm. But I'm not gonna say I agree or disagree. I never looked at it like that though. But
Yeah, I hope you will now. Like I just like to open people's eyes to the situation. You know what I'm saying? And if they see it, they see it. They don't, they don't. But sometimes people don't see things because if it's not affecting them, they can't see it. I don't know if it's because I'm a Pisces. I'm more of an empath, so I notice things. A lot of times when I get in trouble, it's not like somebody did something to me. So whether the girl keep it is fake or not, that touched me because I'm like, wait, I totally get where she's coming from because I like it has been like that's why I left the beat sector. I would defend these women and then they'll turn right around once they get back in the good graces and give you their butt to kiss. Just like in real life too. But it's like
why
online,
are
like
you defending people that can defend themselves?
you're right. And that's why I took a break. I'm trying to step back from that. You know what I'm saying? You're right about that. I should. Exactly. And I'm the J Dummy got her content for me because I asked the B sector women, if y'all so sensitive about gay people, why is it only the gay men that get y'all protection? It's not the women. The next thing you know, J Dummy going on a whole world tour about the D word, the dyke word, and I made a whole video calling her all type of dykes, and nothing happened to it. And she want to brag about a video that she claims she flagged, but it's back up. Now, when I flag her page, what's she gonna say? It's hate speech? No, you did it first.
But see, why don't you just stay away from her and she stay away from you? If it comes down to the flag and shit, just stay away from each other.
She
Cause you
already
you
flagged
clearly
me.
built
She
your
already flagged me.
you.
She said that.
But I mean, you. So now you got to get revenge, or just stay away from her.
I do stay away from her.
Because
That's
that
the
right there,
thing.
yeah, that's time and energy right there. Going to
Yeah,
flag folks and try to get their page taken and this, that, and the other. What
yeah, but
goes
they
around
always want to
those
do
type
that
of
to
battles
me.
right there.
ODS said he was gonna flag my
Now I'm
page.
not gonna say nothing because I flagged some people before too now, but I
No,
got
no,
right online and
no,
my
no. I'm
flag
waiting
was
for
for
J
her.
W to do a
I
live,
know how
but
to
I
flag a
already
bitch.
flagged. I
You know what I'm
already
saying?
flagged.
I know how to flag a bitch, and it's a lot of bitches that I didn't flag. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly. And I'm not sensitive, but once you bad enough, I literally can't flag you for talking about my daughter being the right. But I don't even flag people for talking about my daughter because number one, she doesn't know you exist. But number two, but once you start threatening
But
me
the
with
thing
crime,
is, you know what? The thing is, they wouldn't have knew she existed. But you keep putting your daughter on here, uppity.
so I already explained people. No, it's not that I keep like I hardly ever post Nala except for in short. Nala only been in one of my lives. Hold on a second.
Honey, you got shorts and some more stuff up there with your baby on it.
Yeah, she's in my shorts. But like I told
Exactly.
y'all before, I came back to the beach sector. It's not like I love YouTube.
But you
When I
already knew
like to
what the
do
beef sector give. So
exactly,
I didn't when I
exactly. But the
came on.
reason
So
why,
see, I don't have it. I had an excuse. You don't have an excuse, and I'm not saying that my excuse is better than yours. When I first came on the app, I didn't know nothing about that. I had my kids up too, so I didn't know. You see what I'm saying? I didn't know I wasn't supposed to share certain things with these people because they use that against you. I didn't know. But see, you said you took a break, so you already knew what the beef sector gave, but you came out here and did the shit anyway. So when you came back, why didn't you clean up your page and remove your daughter and some more shit and just been you on there? Then what would they be able to drag? Just you, not your child. But
I
when
agree with you. But the
so
reason why my daughter, my
and
kids
at the
will
end of
look
the day,
cool. That
when
when you
you're
finish,
reading
let me
somebody,
talk.
when you're reading somebody, you don't want to lie on them. So of course you're gonna look for their truth. And what are they gonna go through? Your page, your you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. Some people go further than just your page. You see what I'm saying? And go into your business and get the docs and some more shit. I was there too. You know what I'm saying? I had somebody
Yeah,
sitting next to me that was a doxer. Hell, he used to give me the reports and you know what I'm saying, I bust a motherfucking move, get a bitch off me, get a nigga off me fast. Especially if, you know what I'm saying, I felt the need that to get their ass off my ass. But I'm the type of person that don't need the doxing because I could just drag you for what I remember you doing online. So I moved out of that doxing shit. You see what I'm saying? Because I really don't care if you didn't
yeah.
pay your light bill. I really don't care if you got an eviction. I really don't care if you got a repossession on your car. That's your fucking business.
That's why I removed my. Even though people like the people that swear they made my page, they didn't make like my other page. Even though I asked, well, whoever participated in the contest, I think it's like one more day left. Whoever subscribed to that page, I'm just gonna leave it like that. But that's why they did make some suggestion. Maybe I should move it. But the only reason why not Nadia, Nala came on my page is because this girl that I helped get a page going because I was tired of her texting my phone because I didn't know her personally, but I knew her through Facebook and we had been friends for a couple of years, always talking. And she was basically always crying to me about black men. And y'all know I don't date American black men, I date Caribbean black men. So she used to be like, oh, how she was into light skinned black men. They don't like her. Like she was always crying. So I told her, because she's single with no kids, whatever the case may be, but she don't work. She live with her mama, all type of shit. So but she doesn't like to listen to reason. So I told her, because I was tired of her, I was like, I'm gonna show you how to make a YouTube page. And based on the content that she was doing, because of the groups that we was in on Facebook, I told her what group she should go in to premiere that she's making a channel. I told her to go to like certain black women content creators and drop in their comments because black women are supportive over there. And they will come watch your live if that's the content you're gonna do. And I'm personally not into that content because I've done it. Like that was my introduction on YouTube. So when the girl got a page and she finally started getting the chat going, she started flipping on me, and I didn't get it at first, but then I realized it's because she wanted to make up a life. Instead of her going towards black women about the black men she wanted but couldn't get, whatever, she instead, I guess, went to the by women, the black women that date out their race. So she just basically tried to use that against me, but she knew that. Like I never dated out of my race, and I didn't know you did either, because she never had a white man. But when she came on YouTube and started getting numbers, all of a sudden she got a white man. And so in order to get rid of me, she would tell people that I was texting her crying about black men and being a mammy. Can you imagine uppity being a mammy? So that's what she did. And then she was saying that the reason why I don't show my kids is because they got Down syndrome. And this girl been on my Facebook for years. She done seen all my kids, so she's lying. You know what I'm saying? She try to basically, how you say, like, destroy my character with the group of women that she wanted to rock with, because those some black women that want to date out their
Even
race,
more
I
reason
believe.
for you not to share your children and experience with everybody.
Yeah, and I
Even
know,
your
and I learned my
dating
lesson,
life,
but that's why I
not
put
just
Nala on the internet, because I'm like, my daughter don't have Down syndrome. I'm not hiding her. I'm not,
but see what
because
I'm
she had
saying?
over two
Did you see
thousand
what I'm
people on her
saying?
chat.
Did you hear what I told you a
Yeah,
while
I
ago?
know, but at that
Everything.
time I
What I
didn't get
say?
it.
What did I say? What did
You're
I say a
right,
while ago?
but that's how it
What did,
started.
no, but what am I right
But it
about?
had
What did I
nothing to
say a
do with
while
the
ago?
B sector. Yeah,
No, what did I say a while ago?
you did say that. I just said that.
What
You're
did I
right.
say?
You're
No, what
right.
did I say? About
That
what? What did I say?
they're gonna sit here and troll you and try to get things out of you. You don't have to
No,
answer. You
but
have to
see, if you let
respond.
a motherfucker finish, now see, if you let somebody finish, maybe you can get an understanding, because that's not what I
Okay,
was gonna
sorry.
say.
I'm a mute. I'm a mute. I ain't
What
gonna
I
say
was gonna
shit.
say is, what I was gonna say is, you put your daughter online to prove a motherfucker that you don't give a fuck about. That you was trying to prove them wrong. Look, see, here's my daughter. Now they got pictures and shit. Now they can really troll your daughter. You see what I'm saying? Because you had to show, you didn't have to show them shit. Fuck what a motherfucker say. Who cares if they say your kid is retarded or whatever the case may be?
Yeah,
Who
but
cares
that
if
was
they
the
say
black
they
women
hate you?
sector, so
Who
it's a totally
cares?
different thing. In the black women
No,
sector,
it was the same thing.
they
Shit,
don't
that's
drag
even more. They'll
children.
tear your ass up. Shit, she dragged her, didn't she?
No, she lied and said my daughter had Down syndrome. But once I was able to prove
Exactly.
it,
That was dragging. That was
yeah,
dragging. You said they
but that
don't
was
drag over
her.
there.
But she lost her whole YouTube page. She can't come on YouTube no more. She got to get a
Oh
whole
my
new
goodness.
IP address.
Oh my
Once
goodness.
the black
Oh
woman
my
saw that
goodness.
she was
Okay,
lying,
Uppity. I see why you go through the things you go through. You don't
no,
listen.
you didn't let me finish. I'm telling you how the B
Okay.
sector got my daughter's pictures. I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong. You are absolutely right. But that particular sector is not like the B sector. So once I was able to prove that my daughter didn't have Down syndrome, and I literally helped this girl start her
Well, why
channel.
did you have to prove it to these people? Are them people taking care of you? Fuck, you got to
No.
prove something to them for. That's what I'm saying. What was all
Okay.
of that for? No reason.
And you're right, because it bit me in the ass in the end. You're right.
No. You at the back door? Oh, hold on. Let me give me some shoes. Hold on.
Calling me the mean auntie right now. Y'all see that? I'm just playing. I'm just
No.
playing. I'm playing. I'm
To the mean
playing.
auntie. No, this ain't even no kid, girl. That's a grown person. Oh shit! The fucking spider web just caught me. My bad, man. And I couldn't even. You. All right. Thank you. Your kid started school already?
Mine starts.
No.
She's in school already.
Well, you know, Peyton's birthday was the 19th, and then today my oldest daughter's birthday too. Oh, you
You
did?
right,
He didn't
Ludo.
even
You right.
tell me. Okay, be safe out here. Cause I seen them laws up there by the store when I was just up there. Okay. Thank you. All right. My bad. No, I was
No, you're
sorry.
fine, but that's the reason why I did that. But I shouldn't have did it, because like I wanted you to. I just wanted you. But the point, I get what you're saying now. The point doesn't make sense, but I didn't want you to think like, oh, I put it for the B sector. No, it's just like whenever, or like she knew how my daughter looked, and I was just upset because I really did have feelings for her, and I really cared about her as a friend. I just didn't want to talk about black men every day, all day. I'm not in that space that she was in. She never had a dad in her life. She don't get along with her brothers. You know what I'm saying? So I was basically like her only release, and it was becoming draining to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk about black men no day. I don't date American black men for the reasons that she was complaining about, and I always told her like, just don't date them. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. And then when she did that just to make a freaking channel, like that was shocking to me. Like, girl, or I
But why
make
did y'all get into it if y'all was friends?
yeah, on Facebook, not in real life, but
Um,
yeah, you're right,
how
and
did
that's
you
why
meet her?
I
You
made
met her
another
on
page.
Facebook?
Yeah, I met her in a Facebook group, and we used to have like a personal. You know how Facebook got the messenger chat? So I
Mhm.
made like cause I used to have a real lot. I used to have a lot of popping lives. Yeah, I know that the live I did the other day when I was like, let's pop our shit. So I used to do stuff like that on Facebook, right? And we was in a lot of the same groups. So a lot of the groups they would like basically block you for saying certain shit. So I had on my own personal page on my Facebook page where they could go onto my page and pop their shit, and they ain't got to worry about being blocked. And that started like a lot of big shit. But I also had like a popping Facebook page because of that. So what I did was I made a messenger chat, and it was like six of us. So we was all cool from the Facebook group from the beginning of time. So we've been on this messenger chat for years. It was three boys, three girls. So we would share like personal things about our life with each other and stuff like that. And eventually, nobody in the group liked this girl. But like I said, we was in a Facebook group for years. But I felt like she wanted to get a man. She wanted to have a baby. So a lot of people was achieving goals, and she didn't achieve anything. So I was thinking like they was hating on her because I know that experience. Well, not from my personal friends, but like other friends. Like I wouldn't call them friends, but associates. They feel like, oh, this age we should be hitting this milestone. That we should be doing this. We should be doing that. If you're not doing this, you're not doing that, we can't be friends. And that's fine because you got the right to make whatever things you want in life. You know what I'm saying? So when everybody stopped dealing with her, I felt bad because I know how that can feel sometimes. So I didn't want to stop talking to her. So I kept dealing with her. But it did get annoying because once the Facebook group died because of her and her insecurities or whatever, I told her like, you know what? That's when I started researching like the Facebook rules and stuff. Not Facebook, I mean YouTube rules. And I was like, why don't you just make a channel? You know what I'm saying? Because she loved to talk. Like she won't call you on the phone, but she'll send you voice messages all day. I said, just make a
So did you
channel.
introduce her? Did you introduce her to this sector?
No, no, it never. I never introduced her to this. I would, you know,
Okay.
she wanted to talk about black men. So the sect I introduced her to was basically the black men against black women because basically she had a chip on her shoulder about it, you know. So I thought she was gonna go into like the Cynthia G and all them sectors, but what she wound up doing, going against Cynthia G, even though, and I thought that was gonna work out well for her. But then she started coming at me. I'm like, for what? But then I realized at the end of the day, she wanted to create a lifestyle that didn't exist. She wanted to pretend she was living in a house. Like she didn't lie saying that she was single with no kids. That was true, but everything else was a lie. She never dated a white man. She never lived in her own apartment. She lived in her own apartment for like 6 months, and the bill stacked up on her because she worked for minimum wage. And I always thought that was crazy because she's an army brat. But she said because she's an army brat that she changed school so much, she never got to get a diploma. So she
But who
basically
really
got a
gives a
GED.
fuck? What is it? And how? Can you please tell me how does that affect you in your life?
I felt bad for her. I'm a Pisces, I'm empathetic. But I felt bad because I couldn't be
See,
there
that's
for her
your problem.
emotionally.
You feel bad for a bitch that dogged you and your daughter out.
No, that
See
was
that?
before she did
See how
that.
that works? But I'm just saying. But the
Yeah,
thing is, if you never felt bad for her, you would
you're
have
right.
never been able to be
Yeah,
vulnerable to be
yeah,
in that situation
yeah.
and talk to the
You're
bitch. You
right.
don't even know the whole anyway. How'd you meet her?
On Facebook.
See, we open ourselves up for shit and then be mad with the other people when they do the shit to us.
You ain't lying. You
And
ain't
then you
lying.
expect a lot. We expect well, shit. I don't know more. But we expect loyalty, royalty, friendship, and some more shit on this app, and we don't know none of these people. So why do you feel like you got to explain your life and prove to them that whatever you got going on?
You're
Why?
right.
Why? No, you do
I
what you
know.
want to do, and then
Right.
a lot of definitions have changed. We living in okay. First of all, we living in the opposite world in real life. Okay, but if you get on this app, it's opposite of the opposite of the opposite world. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Logical thinking has no place to a certain extent on this app because in the certain areas that we are in, due to the fact because it's content. People want the drama and they rather hear something that is entertaining, whether it is the truth or not. And once you get that down pat in your head, uppity, then you will be very successful on this motherfucker because you are confident, you pop your shit, you're very knowledgeable, you have what it takes, but what you got to do is stop sharing your weaknesses with these motherfuckers.
That's a
So,
fact.
therefore, and stop giving them bullets to load their gun up with.
You're right. You're right. I can't argue with that. You're right. But it's just like I want to. I just be trying to show people like because I know how it feels when people try to put you
But
down.
see what I'm saying? Do you hear
Yeah,
what you
you're right.
just
I
said?
gotta stop. I
Why
gotta
don't you
stop.
just
I gotta
show
stop.
people?
I gotta stop.
Fuck them. Fuck them. What you got to show them something for? Is half of them people showing you anything about are the things that they're requiring you to show? Are they showing?
Nope.
You're the entertainment, sweetheart.
I understand that. I understand that. That's why I always fuck
And
with
when
Kool-Aid.
you stop
I
showing,
told
and
you I
when
don't
you
like the
stop
most
falling
three
for it,
sector.
then it's
I
gonna
fuck
be
with Kool-Aid.
somebody else.
You're right. No, she's absolutely right.
I like you, uppity.
I like you too, Kool-Aid. You know I like you. I've been telling everybody. I was like, I don't really like the Mo 3 sector like that, but for some reason I felt a good connection with you, and I like the lives you be doing. Like you're real different. You know what I'm saying? And I like that about you. Like it doesn't matter if they come. Like Kula will
Oh,
have like 1,000 people on her
I get
chat,
some fucked up ways too. Now I ain't
but man,
perfect. You know, shit. I got some fucked up ways
Kula
too.
talks a lot. You know, you just showed my sweet potato for you. I already know you all do that thing, but I'm just saying like. Cooling, like what I liked about Cooling, like I get to learn things. I love channel. I love learning from women. I can learn things from. You know what I'm saying? Because like Cooling can have the mess go in, but she still takes the time to do like the chats about the prison reforms and things from women perspectives. Like she really do the work, and that's why I really liked her. And I would never expect that from nobody from the Mo 3 sector. Never.
Because there's a lot of hoes up there. They just want to fuck and suck and run plays and get
Right.
clicks and views. And get clicks and views. Now, ain't nothing wrong with that because I did, you know what I'm
Nothing.
saying? I enjoy the F-ish. I enjoyed that. But I also know what I come on this app for.
Yeah,
And
you have a balance.
I'd be damned if I let. Now, it can be overwhelming too. And you can get caught up in it trying to keep up with all of this
Right.
stuff. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So, and I've not always been this way. I was uppity when I first started, baby. A motherfucker can tell me nothing. Every time I heard my name, I was going live, just like they calling Queen 808 name right now. It used to be my name in
Oh
every title
wow.
over. I had to fight all of. I didn't have to, but then I learned. The fuck? Just like I went over there and I popped some shit on my hair page for 2 days straight. Them bitches mad as hell. They going live and some more shit, and I pop out with a damn content live.
No, that's true though. Because a lot of
You
times
know what I'm
with
saying?
Shady B is I'm self-absorbed. I don't even know they be making lies about me half the time. So I don't respond because I don't even know. But if I did, I
I'm
probably
saying
would have
this right here.
responded.
I had one person that went, I mean, created a whole page based off of lying on me, said all kind of shit from whatever you could think of. I've been accused of it and put had that jacket put on me. So I used to sit up there and torture myself by going over there listening to this house. And then I'm going live. You know what I'm saying? And it was the back and forth, the back and forth. Until I said, what is wrong with you? Why are you going over there to listen to a motherfucker talk shit about you? And you know it ain't true. And what is gonna make me do? If I hear it, oh, I'm going to address it. You see what I'm saying? But now I done
Yeah,
got to the point
exactly.
where
But how did you get to that point where you just was like, fuck it all, fuck it, I ain't respond unless I want to? How did you get to that point?
I'm not gonna even lie. After my baby daddy passed away, I snapped back to reality. I wasn't caught up into the YouTube world reality no more. Even though I'm still caught up, but I'm not caught up like I was invested. Now, people may say I'm still invested by some of the moves that I make. However, it doesn't, I do what I want to do on this motherfucker. And then I don't go nowhere where I'm going to have to fuss and cuss the whole line because that's not what I came in there for. I came in there to listen to the content creator, support that channel that I came for, and of course, talk me a little shit. But if I can't talk a little shit and get back to the content, then I don't want to just be sitting there just dragging the whole live stream. That shit is exhausting, is draining, and is time consuming, and it also causes diseases. We
Right.
talking about stress. We talking about high blood pressure. We talking
Hy-
about, you know what I'm saying, all
Hypertension, yeah.
kind of shit. Absolutely. Mm-mm. So at the end of the day, you set your goal. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have a plan, then my mom always told me, don't go out the door if you don't know where you're going because you're going to end up in trouble. Same difference. Don't come on this app if you don't know where you're going or what if you don't have a plan because you're going to get caught up in some shit and then you're going to be here, there, and everywhere trying to prove, clear your name. I'm clearing my name, trying to prove your point. So but
You're
you're
right. That's what I
likable.
get put up a lot of
You're
times
likable.
because they ask me to, and then they turn it around on me. So what I'm gonna do is because I don't want to see like because everybody like, oh, you getting big headed now because you get a couple of numbers. So then I feel like obligated to hit people panels and certain people panels like Juicy J because I don't want people saying like, oh, you think you too big and like it gets. I don't want that, but I
But
get
they
what you're
still,
saying.
but you got to think about the other people too. Think about the ones that's been here and they get that same treatment. Oh, you think you the shit because you get numbers. They tell Brianna that. They tell Pizza Puff that. They tell Lady Nika that. They tell a lot of people that. It's not just you. They tell Ness that. You see what I'm saying? So it's not just you. It's certain lingo that people use in
Yes.
these areas that we're in to pump you up and prime you to do what they want you to do. It's really and see, I'm the type of person I used to be like, shit, a motherfucker can't tell me what I can and can't do. I do what I want to do. And then I look back over the time and I was led and guided into a lot of situations. You see what I'm saying? When I realized I was being led and guided, motherfuckers that I was talking to that I thought was so super duper cool, when they was really just planting seeds and making sure that I got to where I needed to kick up the dust. Because a lot of people love to see, oh, cool, and I love when you drag. I know it, but you don't understand. You know what I'm saying? The replenishing and the refurbishing of my mind, body, heart, and soul that I have to do after I do that drag.
Yeah, you're right, and that's what
Because
I
you're
just
going
got
into
to work
a
on
you're going
that.
into a dark place to a certain extent because you're going to war with someone.
Right.
Wordplay with.
And I don't want to be dark because I'm already like the way my baby father's looking at me because he's not used to seeing that side of me. So he's looking at me like, why are you talking like
Oh, you
this?
got
And
pointless.
it's weird. Like he was like, you're being weird. And I was like, no, like you didn't hear what they said to me. He's like, well, hang up the line. What the fuck? Like I don't get it. Like
Exactly. Right. Nobody's told right. And see people that outside of this that like think about people that have never been around this type of environment and you try to introduce them to this. I had to introduce my family to it to a certain extent because they were it I was in this area where they dox you, did call your you know what I'm saying? They were doing all of that type of stuff too. So I had to, you know what I'm saying, tell my mama about it. My mama said them motherfuckers, they're not my mom listen, my mama off the chain. But I had to tell her a little bit about
what
it
your mama said, we want to know because she made cool and you funny as hell.
my mama done been on the line before. Hmm. My baby daddy's done been on this motherfucker like pull
What?
up if you want to, act like if you want to. Oh, two of them got on this motherfucker. Then I had to call my country baby daddy. Like, yeah, tell them what how y'all feel about cooling. We don't play about Chris. Like they don't know me as Chris. Call me cooling. But you know what I'm saying? They let them know. But the thing is, I was silly because I didn't have to put my baby daddies on here. I didn't have to put my mama on here.
Right.
I
Right.
live to learn. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? I live to
Yeah,
learn.
I think I'm gonna start. Like I said, I'm gonna start another page for Nyla because, like, I feel like we're not like my older kids. I don't put them on here because they out in the real world. Because see, Nyla, her contact with other adults are very limited and very supervised. But like my older kids, see, like my daughter's going to college. I don't show her face because I don't want nobody that could possibly live where she's going to college mad at uppity and doing something, to try to hurt her because they're mad at me and they're going to get their little silent kiki. So that's why I don't show my older daughter and my older son here. But I'm gonna stop showing Nala as well. That's why I made
Exactly.
another
But then
page.
why would you give them that respect and not give your baby girl that
You're
respect?
right.
Because
You're
that's where
right.
they're gonna hit you
I
at.
didn't see it that
Whatever
way,
you
but you're
show
right.
them. Yeah.
Yeah,
They already got enough bullets, girl. Just let
you're
them
right.
work with what they got.
Yeah, that's what they got. That's what they're gonna get. No more pictures of Nala.
And I had to, and see, when I first came on here, I didn't know no better. I was using my regular email address. I didn't know these people can dox you through your email and your
Oh
text.
yeah, Cynthia G got her page.
I had to be,
It's more than doxing.
I had to be
Cynthia
stupid.
G got her page hacked, right? Because she used
I
the
heard
same
about that.
email for her page that she do for business things. So like when she had people email to give her content or email for anything else, like she lost her page for a couple of days. And the only reason why she got it back is because she got a lot of subscribers and they, what I'm saying? They backed
Hmm.
her. So never like my email, my real email, and my YouTube email is different. You know what I'm saying? But if you
And
use it
now
for both,
mine
yeah.
is, but yeah, mine wasn't at first. You know what I'm saying? I had got to the point where I had let somebody use my old address.
But
That's
why was
kind of
they
how
so
I
mad at
feel.
you pulling though? Because you is a cool ass female. So like, why? I mean, woman. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say female. You a cool ass woman. So why was they so mad at you? I don't get it.
Because I don't go along with the get along, and then I be popping some of their plays. A lot of that shit they be doing be fake and phony. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
Just for clicks and views. But you know what I'm saying? With me, they fuck with me because I go. You got to have a balance of things. You got to have, you know what I'm saying, the truth with the lie. You know what I'm saying? That's just like with inventory at a store. Now you can go in there and steal whatever you're gonna steal. They're gonna write that shit off. So they don't care if you steal it or if you pay for it. They're gonna get paid off of it anyway. You see what I'm saying? So with these, what I see, I'm giving too much. I'm giving too much 'cause I had to learn this shit myself. But I like you, so I don't mind sharing. So you have a balance of everything. So you got people that will say one thing, and then you got the people that'll go against them. And so that's what keeps the story going for a little while until they go to another one.
Yeah, it's like people want to have a villain and a good guy, and I don't think it necessarily has to be that all the time. You know what I'm saying?
And sometimes they can create a whole character for you.
Yeah, I deal with that often. They just be making
Just
up
like
shit about me.
they call me a snake and a play runner. But it's not true because if I'm a snake, name somebody that I snake. They say all of us, but all of y'all are cool and not cool with me. So make it make sense is how did I snake y'all? But y'all done all also been into it, but y'all all back cool. I mean, y'all done doxed each other, jacked your mama, the kids, and some more stuff. Then y'all back on the same panel. See, not me. I'm not on the same panel with these hoes. I'm not being friendly back with these hoes. Once you talk about my baby daddy, that's the final straw right there. Don't fucking play with me. The only person I've ever talked to after dragging my baby daddy was Pocahontas, because I halfway liked the girl, and I know she's slow. You know what I'm saying? To a certain extent. And you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not gonna just call her slow, but the bitch is slow. And I know she seeks validation off. So I was like, okay, well maybe I can compromise with her. You know what I'm saying? But that didn't work. So it's like, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And the
Keep it
only reason I
moving.
agree with that because well, I don't know if that's the same person, but I know she did a, like she just went food shopping and all she had was like junk food in the car. I was like, who did this food shopping? A college student or a mom? Like, this not a mom shopping, in my opinion. But God, there was so much junk food. It's like when your kids
Oh,
finally
they
get to
talking
shop for
about her
themselves,
baby again today?
huh?
Vibes Queen said that. No, I was reading it. Oh, see, and that's another thing. As a content creator,
Yeah, I
you
had
have
put it
to,
on a
even
thing
if
for
you have
you.
somebody
Yeah.
on the panel. Oh, okay, I didn't see it. I'm sorry, I was doing something else too. After Trina and Mink talked about that baby today, I'm happy you whooped her ass. Now, with Vibes Queen, with that being said, what goes around comes around because that same girl baby that they talked about was someone that I took up under my wing. If it wasn't for me, that bitch wouldn't have no graphics. She wouldn't be telling people to get the likes up. And what did she do to me? Now, I'm not saying that I agree with what Mink and Tracy did. I mean, yeah, because I didn't see it. However, when you put it, I let those type of demons play together. See what I'm saying? Because Dum Dum Dior, which is Chanel, the one that they put that baby on the news, Room Checker put her baby on the news. That's the same girl that went and they found my baby daddy video and claimed that I doxed her when everybody know who doxed her, which is no one's favorite, NOF. She doxed her, but she lied on me trying to get into the Mo 3 sector. So why not go up against the quote unquote biggest scratcher or whatever the case? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my name was in all the titles. Not saying I'm all this and all of that, but I was the hot commodity then. So that girl played my baby daddy video. So I don't give a fuck what happens to her or her family or her children. She can fucking die. I don't care. Because bitch, you played with my family and my children and put their family online and they're not on here, bitch, you should have kept it to me. So whatever she's getting right now is them demons can play together. You see what I'm saying? I don't watch none of them hoes that do that type of shit. Now, if they're just doing regular drags or something like that, I told Tracy to unblock me today so I can be in her chat. But if she over there talking about a kid or somebody deceased, I'm not there. That's just me. So fuck Chanel.
See, I don't really know none of the people from the Mo 3 sections. So I don't know what to say
Yeah,
because I
and
really don't
you
know.
don't have to no, you don't have to comment on that because you don't have to. I'm just telling you my experience.
Yeah, I
So
understand
with
that.
Vibes Queen, she looking at it as them two are just wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that's her opinion. I'm not trying to put her opinion on my view on her. I'm just saying why I don't give a fuck about that. Let them drag her and whoever, because she drags too. That bitch, that's all she do is drag kids and children. Yeah,
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 I'm
yeah.
assuming.
Well, we are cordial now, Davina. We are cordial now. However, as far as with the situation that I didn't watch that live stream, so I didn't even know that they dragged the girl baby over there. But to hear that, it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? That's messed up. I wouldn't want it to happen to my children, so that's why I don't do it. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, you talking about the lady in the motor sick that son died? I don't know her
No,
name.
no,
Um,
they're talking about Chanel. Her baby girl passed away. I think it was about 10 or 11 years ago. But
oh yeah, that's the
that's
one Tracy put the noose around. I remember that.
Tracy didn't put that noose around her. Room Shaker did. Tracy just got the picture from Room Shaker.
Oh really?
Yeah, Room
Oh, I
Shaker
didn't know
was the
that.
one that did that. Yeah, Tracy didn't do
Everybody's
that.
blaming Tracy for that, and she was actually
That's
kind of taking
because
credit.
that's because she came over to the beef sector with it. So of course beef sector don't hold their own accountable. They don't, you know what I'm saying? They probably just don't fuck with Room Shaker no more. You see what I'm saying? Once they found out
Oh,
she was
okay,
the one
okay,
that did
okay.
it initially. And that may be why her numbers are the way they are now. I don't know, but it is some that will drag from the cradle to the grave. You know what I'm saying? And I let
Right,
them people fight each other. You know what I'm saying?
right.
That's just that.
Yeah, I don't feel no type of way when it's a constant creator that's constantly like when people was mad about Stomp Down coming to Tracy house. I didn't care, and they were trying to be mad at me because I didn't care. It was like they was like, I thought you like black women. Yeah, I like black women. I don't like mammies. I thought I was clear about that, but all right. Maybe some people got black women and mammies mixed up, and maybe
Yeah, just like
mammy to me ain't mammy to you. So I get it. But I didn't care when that happened to Tracy, and I think it's gonna keep happening. What as she keep doing what she does. But will I personally like stalk Tracy? No, I don't give a fuck. I just don't be in her chat. I never liked the Tracy when Juicy J introduced to her with his power bottom self. I never liked her.
Tracy was actually one of the first ones that came to my chat and was sharing me out.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I understand, but
And
like
then
I just
she
never liked her.
and then she got a cam or whatever the case may be. And then shit, we had shit. Tracy dragged me. I dragged Tracy. You know what I'm saying? Kimmy
Right.
dragged me. I dragged her.
Yeah, but see,
MU
like with
dragged me. I
Tracy,
dragged her.
I didn't like
Hmm.
Tracy because Tracy did. When I didn't like Tracy, it wasn't because of nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't like how she dragged kids over gay men.
Okay.
And I met Tracy in the B sector, so she was literally dragging kids over Jay Wilson, and then she wound up turning on him for Sean Bradley. So to me, I'm surprised that Tracy was one of like you're the first woman I heard that say Tracy was supportive to her. You know what I'm saying? That's the first time I heard of it. But to me,
But
Tracy has
see,
always
different
been.
strokes for different folks. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's different strokes for different folks and different times in people's life or whatever the case may be. So that's why your situation, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't jump in my business like that,
Right.
and I shouldn't jump in yours. You see what I'm saying? Because
Correct.
I don't know
Do
the
you think I'll
business.
be asking y'all to like? Do I come
Hmm.
across asking people to jump in my beat? I'm not saying that's what you were saying. But I'm just asking.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm. I don't know. I don't be following all your beefs like that, but I've been
Yeah, but
tuning
have
in
I
here
ever called
lately.
you like, come drag this person with me? Because that's what they do to
Oh
me.
no,
Yeah. Like I don't like. I don't like. You can
who
like
did
somebody
that
I
to
don't
you?
like, huh?
You talking about some stuff they did to me?
No, they do it to me all the time. That's what's just on her live, begging people not to come in my live, saying that she
But
owns them.
see, now that's a violation.
Yeah, but she
Telling
did
people
it.
not to subscribe to somebody or telling someone to unsubscribe.
Mhm. No, she didn't tell them to unsubscribe. She just told them not to visit my live.
Oh, okay.
That's what was told to me. I didn't even watch it, but people was coming back
But
telling
see,
me.
but my thing is this right here. When you throw out stuff like that, that could be a boomerang to come back. Now, I would never tell
Exactly.
nobody don't go nowhere, but different strokes for different
Exactly.
folks. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
And then Q
So,
out online said, I said that I have never told nobody not to go to nobody page. Like I don't care what you do. Like you're gonna like I feel like you're gonna see it or you don't, or maybe you don't see it because that's something that you do or something that you are okay with. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I see it. Am
I
I gonna
think
get
people
mad at
just
me?
need
No.
to get what they came on this app to get. You know what I'm saying? And everybody will be okay.
Yeah, but I
They
feel
just
like if
say,
people, if somebody take the time to go follow everybody beef, they're gonna be always tired because these people make up. Like, see, up, I don't really beef with people like that. Like, I have banter with people. The only people I don't like how you think your baby daddy and kid, like mine, it's just my kids. Like, you could talk about me and my daughter's father. You don't know him. You don't know me like that. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like the fact that you went to reach for a kid, it speaks a lot about you. And then I don't want to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I never liked Tracy. She didn't have to do that to my kids. The fact that she was always reaching for people's kids to get her point across, especially on behalf of gay men that always like Juicy J used to diss the hell out of Tracy. Sean Bradley did too. Like the beef sector, like those people that know what was around. Like Sean Bradley was trying to get rid of Tracy for so long before she finally got the hint, but she was steady going around dragging people kids on his behalf. So
that's why I never.
I just find something wrong with those type of women. And it don't matter if it's a B sector or real life. When you show me like you will disrespect the kid on behalf of a gay man, and you know, and the reason why I say a gay man because um some women
I don't think she did it
they
on
get
behalf of him. She
digmatized,
might have just did it because she wanted to do it.
huh?
You're welcome to phone. I
Uh,
said she might have just did it because she wanted to do it.
yeah, but I'm just saying
I
like
don't know the situation now, so.
yeah, I'm just saying, but I understand women who do that for straight men because maybe they dickmatized or they want the dick and they had some good dick and they feel like he could provide it. You know what I'm saying? But a gay man is not trying to sleep with you, so why are you doing that? And they're not reciprocating it for you. Tracy goes dragging people kids, dragging people like women all the time. And the same men she do it on behalf of, when she's going through it, who she got to call? The police. So she does all that dragging, and when people come knocking at her door, she got to call the police. I never understood that.
Mm.
Not saying she should fight for a man, but I feel like these men you be fighting on behalf of shouldn't you be able to call them? Like if I don't even go online doing all that crazy stuff, but trust me, I can call a guy. If a guy, if they was to ever get my address and come knocking on my door, the last person I'm gonna call is the police because you knocked on my door. You know what I'm saying?
You said
I
you
don't
gonna.
have
You said the last person you're gonna do is what?
to call the
Okay.
police. If you come to my house, you get what's gonna give. But I'm just saying, like you're alone, you're not protected, and you're over here inserting yourself in men's fight. Like let them fight themselves, especially if you don't have no own. These men are not gonna protect you. They're not your husband. Like the only man I
Are
see
you on?
myself,
Are you on Lipstick Alley? I'm promoting Lipstick Alley right now.
not no more. I don't even know how to work lips. Like they got me shadow man. I'll have to make a whole new page.
Okay.
They did that years ago, but I haven't been on Lipstick Alley in years.
That helps out a whole lot with me. Because a lot of these live streams, I don't even have to watch no more. And then when I see what they be saying about me, I'm like, look at these motherfuckers. So my name didn't used to be on there that much, but here lately my name been on there. I don't like that, so I need to calm down a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so that's your barometer to know when you're doing too much.
I mean, I know I'm doing too much anyway, because I said that's why I slow down on hitting links. Because when I hit a link, baby, you best believe something gonna come out. You hear me? Something
Yeah.
is gonna come out.
No, you are
Something.
very entertaining, Cola. I'll give you that. It doesn't matter the subject. You make it very entertaining. That's
And
all.
that's what I say.
You're always the prefix. When I say I don't like the movie sector, I'll be like, except Cooling. I always like her.
This
I'm
is, I
happy I'm
know
at
what
the
I
movies.
did too. Because sometimes I can be funny and sometimes I can be fucking annoying. You see what I'm saying? So
Well, I
it's
never
just
seen you
reading
be
between
annoying.
that. But I've
But
seen some people in the chat say it as well. So it's about, okay, so I'm a team player. So I don't mind hitting a link and participating with the show because to absolutely be up here by yourself, it takes a lot. And especially for someone that's just getting started. Hell, even for
mhm,
me, sometimes I don't want to be on my panel by myself. I can do it. You know what I'm saying? The
right.
other day I was on the panel for an hour and a half by myself before I even dropped the link. I had thought I dropped the link, but I didn't. Anywho, make a long story short, so I know how it is when you are entertaining and hell, just hit, you just want somebody to hit the link just to, you know what I'm saying, talk to you a little bit just to add to it. So it takes more than you to create.
Right. You got to network on these streets. And then I see a lot of
Right.
people are mad at me about me networking with Rihanna, but Rihanna has always gave me the same energy I gave her. Whether we was beefing or supporting each other, it's always been that same energy. So I understand a
So
lot of
why
people
they
are
hating
mad
on
at
you for
that.
that? For
Huh?
networking with Brianna? Why they hating on you for that?
That's what I don't understand.
But they hated on me too. Them same. I ain't gonna even go that. Well, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna go there. Fuck them hoes. I call them the Globetrotters because them bitches
But
old,
I got a
dried
question
up,
for you.
washed
Why
up.
BZ don't hit my link? You think BZ is mad at me? Cause I thought he liked me, but I'm confused. I don't know if he really liked me or not. I really like Beasley, and I know you're cool with him. So can you tell him I really like him, and I would like to have a conversation with him one day. It could be your live or mine. It don't really matter. But I was trying to have a conversation with him that day. I don't know if I called him at a
Oh,
bad
y'all
time
was
or what.
arguing. Y'all was arguing ugly.
I never. That was the first argument we had. You know that, right? He was always so nice to me. So I was kind of shocked and I reacted. So I apologize, Mr. Beasley, if you're listening. But he knows we've always had good conversation. And I was like wondering why he was acting like that to me. You know what I'm saying? So he was being an asshole. I was being a little bit asshole. But I don't think I got disrespectful with him or nothing.
No, I don't think so either. But you have to understand with people like that, he has an agenda. So just like
No, he
I
never
didn't
hit
know,
my link. I'll just talk to my other panels.
I didn't know anything about Beasley, and he hit my
You
link.
don't? I
So
thought y'all
just
was real cool.
okay, like I was saying, I didn't know nothing about Beasley when he hit my link that particular Friday. And people was like, "Oh, that's Beasley and this that." And I'm like, "Okay, who is that?" Then people was in the chat. This is epic. This is epic. And I'm like, "Who? I mean, what, who are you? I mean, who is he?" You know what I'm saying? Because I had been seeing him in my chat. I just didn't know who the hell he was. Then the whole damn seemed like the whole black sector came to my chat that day, and they was trying to argue and this that and the other. I'm like, "What is really going on?" And it still didn't dawn on me what was going on until a couple of days later. I was still trying to put the pieces to the puzzle together. Like, well, why did he choose my platform? So people have reasons for doing things, and you might not even know about it until after the fact. I might not even
You right.
really find out the real reason he hit my panel, and I'm starting to think that the reason he hit my panel is because I said the black sector ain't had nothing going on a few months back. And now the black sector has a lot going on because of Jazzy and Beasley. Because that domino effect, when Beasley popped out and Jazzy popped out, then Buddy Lee got the popping over there with his shindig and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? So it's a cause and effect for everything. And you never know who working with each other because they've been knowing each other for longer than you do. You know what I'm saying? So you just
That's
really
the
just
fact
like,
I never take into consideration. You're right about that. I gotta stop. I gotta start
yeah,
thinking about
you
that
just
part.
never
You're
know.
right. But I
Hmm.
just really like Beasley, and I don't know. Like I thought
But
he liked me too.
they were saying that I work with Beasley. Me and him don't have no behind the scenes conversation. I just met this man
Wow.
literally when he came on my live stream a month ago. I just met the man. I don't know him, but clearly he felt comfortable coming here, or clearly he wanted to be seen over in my area. For whatever reason that is, I don't know. And it could be the same reason that anybody attaches themselves to me. It could be the same reason that VS took a liking to me. She watched me go here, there, and everywhere. I like the way she moved. You see what I'm saying? So you just never know what a person's intentions is until you know what their intentions are. You just never know. And that's how people get caught up in plays and they don't even know they in a play. You see what I'm saying? Because I've been in a lot of plays and didn't even know it. Now, have I ever ran some? Maybe.
Oh, because I thought y'all were way closer than I guess y'all actually are. Because I was like, because I did come in the middle of your live, and it was an interesting live, and I was like, okay, because usually the fantasy be on. I'm like, me and Cooler is mad cool or whatever the case may be. Because I know Brianna, I won't say we're like close or whatever, but I know I can have a conversation with Brianna panel. But for some reason, whenever he kind of Brianna panel, they always dropping him down. So I was like, okay, cool, and I could actually get to have a conversation with him. And
That's because the B
that
sector
day
don't
he
give a
just did
fuck.
not want to fuck
You
with
see
me,
what
and
I'm
I don't
saying?
know why.
The B sector, okay, so the B sector is where everybody wants to be at, and it's clear. You see what I'm saying? It's clear that the B sector is like the center of everything. Because the B sector is, from what I've learned and see, the B sector runs like a fucking machine. And I sat there and well, this is my perspective now. I sit here and I watch Sean Bradley, and it's like he the damn choir director. With you know what I'm saying? Y'all need to do this.
Right.
Next thing you know, boom, 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 boom. And it's not like he's demanding or he's just in charge, but I've also seen other people say, well, y'all need to do I done seen Lady Nika hit her community wall. Y'all need to this, that, and the other. Then boom, boom, boom. You see what I'm saying? So it's and then they start everybody talk about the same story or the same subject until it's done. Then they move on to the next. But that's how everybody's able to eat and it's run like an organization and a business, just like the Eastern Stars or the Masons or a group club at school. You see what I'm saying? The ROTC or whatever the case may be. They run as a unit.
And see,
However,
like I told
we
you,
see
I've
the
been in
most.
the black sector with its conception, but I used to watch like Uncle Sugar a lot. I used to like to watch him because to me, he had all like the rundown, so I don't have to watch everybody's live, and then he had receipts and stuff like that. So I've never heard of Mr. Beasley until like recently. I didn't know he like, but like I said, I wasn't in the black sector every day. I would just go there when there was big mess.
Hmm.
Because I remember when like I used to watch him because that's how I know who was having sex with who because he would have all the news. It was weird.
The cash apps. I agree, Kena. So a lot of people in the um now when I used to do my live streams, now I'm not gonna lie, in the Mo3 sector, did they you know what I'm saying? But when I started hanging out in the beefing sector, when some of the beefing sector started coming over there, I would get more. Where'd my picture go? I would get more. I do get more support because they actually appreciate you. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, that could be very well it. That could be very well it. But as far as me, I came to the beefing sector
I'm
because
sorry,
I got
Coolin.
tired of
Whoever that
being.
was, come back up. I went to get my daughter a bottle. Y'all can come back up. Sorry, Coolin. Go ahead.
Okay, so the reason I came to the beef sector is because I didn't want to be a character no more. You see what I'm saying? Because I got tired of arguing, fussing, and fighting with these motherfuckers over in that Mo3 sector. Like, leave me alone. And then after my baby daddy died, it was like, you know what I'm saying? I snapped back into reality. Like, girl, what is you doing? You ain't got to argue with these damn people. But what did they do? Chase me over to the beefing sector. Oh, you don't need, you know what I'm saying? Trying to tell people, warn people about me. Like, let people see me for who I am. Because I damn sure ain't come over here talking about y'all ass. But that's what people do. At the end of the day, it's up to us to decide if we want to go back and forth with them. So I came to the beef sector to get some relaxation and still enjoy the F-ish. But me being who I am, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the chat box. And next thing you know, I'm hitting the link. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I'm not a
see, I
character
just
in
want to
the,
have fun. I
but
like
I'm
to
still not a
engage.
character in the, but I'm still not a character in the beef sector because I don't allow myself to be a character in no sectors for real, for real. Now, when I play how I want to play now, because I know better because of my past experiences. Now, sometimes it takes people 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years to get some of the knowledge that I have gotten in the last 2.5, 3 years. Now, I'm not saying I'm the
Yeah,
best,
I remember
you know
you
what I'm
saying
saying, the
that. Like you
smartest
was
or
the
whatever.
first person to pop up in the sector with big numbers. I remember you saying that.
But our big numbers over in, well, the numbers that there was quote unquote big in the Mo3 sector was not like the beef sector numbers. When they first tried to come over there, they're like, please, I'm not gonna argue with you motherfuckers. They look at these numbers and shit. I ain't gonna argue with y'all. Y'all only get 1,000 views on your, you know what I'm saying, videos. So we was quote unquote little compared to the beefing sector. So a lot of people in the beefing sector wouldn't even fuck with people over there for real, for real. But then it just, well, really,
Yeah, I know. Pave was
with
saying she gave you an introduction to the beat sector. I remember a lot one day when she was like, "I remember fooling." I did an interview and she was saying she might do another interview with you again, or whatever the case may be. It was something you had
nah,
going on on your
that ain't
channel.
gonna never happen. Yeah, that ain't gonna never
Oh,
happen. You said 5?
y'all not cool no more?
Hell no, fuck that bitch.
Oh wow.
That bitch,
Yeah, I didn't know.
no, when that bitch, no, the bitch, I was in they Zooms and some more shit, you know what I'm saying? But then I got a inclination, discernment. I said, cool, and get the fuck up out of here. Because if this was after they hemmed me up about the Tracy situation, you know what I'm saying? I said, let me get the fuck up out of here. And then I found out they was when they put it in the Patreon. I was in her Patreon and everything. I was in her
I was
Patreon, and
say, I
that's when
don't
they
know
was
the
pushing.
backstory. I just know she said she interviewed you and introduced you to B
Oh my
sector.
goodness. I was sitting there telling you. I was telling you. Now I gotta
I
start
heard
start
no,
over.
I heard you say like
I wasn't
you
even finished. I wasn't
oh
even finished,
sorry.
but go ahead.
Sorry, I'm a mute.
No, go ahead.
No, I had nothing to say. I was trying to like no man, go ahead. Sorry.
You were saying you didn't know the backstory, and I was giving it to you, and then you cut me
Yeah,
off.
that's what I'm
So
saying. That's what I was saying. I wasn't trying to cut you off. I'm waiting for the backstory.
shit, I forgot where I was at now.
Sorry. No, well let me say what I like she said that I didn't even know y'all knew each other because I never see y'all really talk to each other. So I think you had this. Look, I don't know, probably a couple months ago, and you had some stuff going on your page or whatever the case may be. And she was like, "I'm the one that introduced Cool into the beat sector. I did a whole interview. Maybe I'm about to do another one." So when you said that, I was shocked. Like I didn't know
Oh,
that.
she
Yeah,
know I totally fucked up, and she know I didn't hear it because I don't talk about that bitch, and she don't need to talk about me. My thing is this right here: the bitch played games with me, and like I said, when they put that shit in there about DKL's channel being demonetized and some more shit, I said, you know what, cool, and get the fuck out of here, get the fuck out these zooms because guess what? They're gonna blame you if this shit get leaked out. So something set up in my spirit, and that's when I changed my name to Cooling with the Crew, no Zooms for me. So I came out of there, was in her chat one day. I think it was like her birthday or something. I want to say it was her birthday weekend or something. Anywho, I come up and my brother had just passed away. So this was August of last year. August. Yeah. And so I was Kena, but she wanted to try to take some credit because see, that's the overplay for the underplay because she probably still think I watch her and she probably thought I was gonna hear that and you know what I'm saying and drop down or some shit like that. But baby, I ain't watching you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even hear it. I wouldn't even know she said it until Uppity just told me. You see what I'm saying? And so
yeah. This
and
is
just
a
like
while back. Your page was popping though, like a couple, like 2 or 3 months ago. She said it.
and so and then I got up out of so I was in her chat and that her daughter was steady, you know what I'm saying, talking about she changed her name and this, that, and the other. So they tried to make it a big deal because I had the no zooms for me. But I put that on there because I was being funny too. Like, yeah, I ain't fucking with y'all zooms no more. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still hanging out. I still have my memberships and everything or whatever. But she tried to make it a big deal and then she tried to turn me into content. Then she tried to throw up in my face that, oh yeah, because my brother he alive and well and this that and that. Oh bitch, you trying to throw shots at my brother's death? Really? Didn't even try to contact me to find out what the situation was. Why did I change my name? She would have got the understanding. But no, bitch, you tried to crank up a live and thought I was gonna hit your motherfucking link. I cranked up my live, and guess what? Pizza Puff and all of them failed. That was the first time I ever had 500 in my chat, girl. The beef sector came over there and they supported me like a motherfucker. Coupon Therapy came over there. Pizza Puff was on panel. She cussed her ass out. She had his camera slipped and some more shit. And I was cussing and fussing and I explained myself and that was it. I never fucking went back. And that's how I am. Bitch, once you show me who you are, it's fuck you. Especially if you're a demonic ass motherfucking source. And that bitch I feel is demonic. I used to like her. You see what I'm saying? I really did used to like her. And if you look back at some of her old live streams, you'll see me right up in there. I used to share her and some more shit. But once I know, and I just get the fuck on.
Yeah,
And
yes,
shit,
it's
Pizza Puff and them used
coming.
to tease me. They used to tease me. They hated the fuck like, get on back over there. What's that? Da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? But I took the shit and I just kept it moving because I knew I wasn't going back over there. You know what I'm saying? Even with the situation with when VS came, I was already a mom for Brianna. I already had, you know what I'm saying, memberships and stuff. I wasn't canceling my memberships
Yeah,
because
we
I thought
follow
they was
my
cool.
sisters.
I thought they was cool, you know what I'm saying? But then when they wasn't cool, hell, I wasn't picking no side. That ain't my fucking business. That happened before I got around y'all. You know what I'm saying? That was the past. So, you know what I'm saying? It was what it was, you know. Um, I really, for the most part, aim to mind my business. Like, I talk shit in the chat or whatever, but when it comes down to hardcore shit, I'm not gonna go to war for nobody unless I feel that strongly to do so. Unless I'm wanting to go to war on my behalf. You know what I'm saying? If I got beef with that motherfucker too, or if they just so dirty and just downright, then I'll just keep on speaking up on it. But you see, like, how can I explain this? I mean, just do what makes you happy at the end of the day. And that's what I tend to do. If I feel like, you know what I'm saying, every time I come in a live stream, it's going to be some drama, I just won't go. You know what I'm saying? I let it go. You know what I'm saying? And just walk. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just watch from wherever and just keep it moving until it died down, just like with Brianna and her mods. Shit, them bitches hated me. I ain't gonna say hated me. They couldn't stand me, especially when Brianna modded me up. Oh my goodness, they used to time me out every time I came in the chat. You think they timed chat rep out? Shit. I was getting timed out in Pizza Puff chat and Brianna chat, baby. And I guess Brianna said, fuck this, let me get cool in the mind because I like her. You know what I'm saying? But I see my mom's just gonna do what they gonna do. You know, because a lot of people let their minds
Oh, so I
run
guess
their.
Brianna don't like me like she said she do. But go ahead.
No, 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 no. I'm not saying it like that
I'm
either because if
joking,
she did,
Coolin. Please don't take me
no,
serious. I'm joking. Go ahead. I don't even like modding, so it's fine. Go ahead.
no, it's not like I don't think that's like that. But and then Brianna got about 180 million mods anyway. But so when it got to the point where it's like, you know what, I went live on them, they went live on me. It was like, you know what, I don't want to bring this stress and drama to Brianna's chat all the damn time, so I'll fall back a little bit. But then when they started, then I fell back, and then who did they start going at? I think it was Nina right after me. So you know what I'm saying? So them girls, that group of girls, they do what they do, but they miserable as hell too. I don't fuck with none of them hoes. But they got their little clique, and there's nothing wrong with having a clique on this line
Right.
because sometimes it's good to have your clique. So I ain't
Yeah, and
knocking them.
if I have a click, I want it to be my own. You know what I'm saying? I don't do clickish things. Like I'm just like I guess independent contractor. I guess that's the best word
There
to
ain't
use.
nothing
I don't
wrong
know.
with having a group of, you know what I'm saying, a group of people that you could just talk to candidly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes and be like, girl, did you see this? Girl, did you see that? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Or whatever the case may
Oh
be.
yeah,
Ain't
yeah,
nothing wrong with that.
yeah.
So,
Because in the beginning I was like, oh no, no, no. But you know, if you find sorry, let me put this out. If you find like a cool group of people, because I even learned that when I stopped only being on certain people lives, and I just get around a lot of the people that I was in the chat having issues with. We don't have those issues no more. It's just that based on the panel I was on, they just got a different aspect of me versus when I was in another chat where it was more like a chill situation. You know what I'm saying? Like so, a
so
lot of
is
panels.
that basically like, so the topic that Brianna had, well, it wasn't the topic, but she did ask that question. Like, can people control you about where you go and where you don't go?
They can never control me, but I did
No, and to a
assume that
certain
people.
extent,
Yeah,
it will control you because you don't want to be feeling uncomfortable in a spot
right.
where,
But
but
that's the
them
concept
same
creator.
spots, but check this out, them same spots where you get identified at, don't you see some more people that be in their chat that support all of these motherfuckers and nobody say nothing to them?
Right.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because they don't click links. They don't say too much. Like Miss Jill. You see Miss Jill? She go to
Hmm.
everybody chat, don't she?
Hmm. But there's some
Nobody says
content
anything
creators that got a
to her.
problem with that. Be honest, they don't care if you don't say too much. They still gonna have an issue with you.
No, they're not. They have an issue with you, Uppity, because you are boisterous and you in these chats doing more than what some others are doing. You see what
But
I'm
am I
saying?
lying on anybody? That's the problem. I don't.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's about who's going to give them a reaction.
Well, my thing is this: like, if you're not gonna allow me to say, like, my thing is like, I don't say things behind people's back.
And I feel like I brought back to the B sector, tag
How can you
somebody.
say something behind somebody back and the live is recorded live?
Hmm?
How can you say something behind somebody back and it's recorded? It's live. You in the live chat. Tina down there in the live chat. Voodoo down in the live chat. Anybody can just be watching from the bushes and not even typing, right?
Right. But I feel like if you
So
addressing me, tag me in the video. Don't say my name and don't tag me so I can at least I know what's going on. Whether I run and respond or not, that's my business. But I feel like if you want to say some shit, tag me. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. Not
what I'm
everybody want to do
saying
that.
is everybody don't get called out for the same thing that you do, but it's multiple, it's thousands of people, hundreds of
Yeah,
people that
because
do
they
the
jealous
exact
of
same
me.
thing.
That's what I think it is.
Oh Lord, anybody jealous of you? Jealous of what?
Everything. Tiny ways,
What?
beautiful face, 1K a week. Like it's the jealousy. Why they could be jealous? There's options like the ends are options. Like damn, I can't even fucking talk. Drinking and
Exactly.
but, but you know what I'm saying. I know they jealous though. It doesn't matter what the reason is because there's so many to choose from. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the lame terms of it. The options are limited. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, as far as jealousy, because that's why I keep it as like 'cause I just base people off of myself. That's all I could do because I don't even know myself well. Uppity has
Okay.
I have never been a hater. Like even if like some people like even growing up, people tell me like don't tell people about like if there's a job income like a job interview coming up, da da da. Like don't still obviously now I know that, but you know what I'm saying? Like don't tell people this and that because like I feel like if it's for you, it's for you. And I like to compete against the best in certain things. And I don't feel like and I feel like I can make myself in anything I do. I feel
You're
like
gonna finish
I'm the
eating and
center.
focus on
I can do that. I can do that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like people are what if you want to be competition. I don't care who wins. Like as long as we battling, but I don't like that one sided. We're just gonna, like Lovely Love won the titty contest type of competition.
well, it's 30 minutes to 12. Get it done and get it done now. Your ass about to be asleep and done left that plate on that bed. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
My bad, uppity. But
Hypnotic. You know they jealous of me. Don't lie.
what hypnotic say? Hold on,
No,
let
you
me get
didn't
back.
say it twice.
Let me get
Hypnotic.
back.
You know they jealous of me. See
What she
now,
say?
now you coming at me. I'm just playing. I love Hypnotic Touch. She's funny as
Oh,
hell.
hey Tia. Big old booty Tia. What's
Hi
up,
Tia. Oh
girl?
Tia, can I type in your chat now? Because I tried to support you the other day. Even though you had me blocked in your chat, I still shared your live hoe.
Wait a minute, Tia talking about is it safe over here for her? Hell no,
Yeah,
it
cause
ain't
she
safe.
got me
Get
blocked
that
in her
right.
chat. You know why
No,
she asked
you
that question,
don't.
Coolin? Cause she got me
No,
blocked in her chat for no
how
reason
would
after
Tia
we had
block
made
you?
up.
Everybody
She
welcome
could.
over there by Tia.
I couldn't go on her live. The live that I share on my page, I didn't delete the live, even when I realized I was blocked, because Uppity not a hater. Oh, so now I can, because the
Who
live I
blocked
shared, I
you?
couldn't. I was blocked. So I'm glad I can, because I never blocked you back. Because I thought we
Oh
made up.
Lord.
She came and
Let me see.
apologized
She
to
can't
me.
type in Tia's chat. I thought everybody was welcome over by
Oh,
Tia's place
Hypnotic
over
can't
here.
talk to your chat either, Tia. You want to hit the link? But no, I asked Tia, basically, no, I didn't ask her, but she came with me and she was like, oh, she was gonna, because she did come at me first, and then she said she apologized. I thought we was cool, and then I went to, she had a great live the other day, and like I said, whether you got me blocked or not, if it's a great
30
live, I'm
minutes
gonna
to
share
12
that
though,
shit.
'cause I've been
I'm
missing
gonna
your
share
shit.
that
Too much
shit.
going
She had a good
on.
live the other
What she
day.
do?
I shared it.
What time was it? During the day?
Hypnotic Touch is blocked too, Tia. Unblock my girl Hypnotic Touch. Even though she don't want to admit that people are jealous of me, it's fine. She still got great content too. Um,
Oh, just like Hypnotic. Hypnotic goes everywhere. They
yes,
don't fuck with
she
her
really
like
be
that.
everywhere. I just noticed that.
But you know what?
Hypnotic
But you
be
know what? But
everywhere.
check this out. I've never heard her hit the link nowhere but Jay Wilson. She got
No,
up there to sing and kept it
she
moving.
hit the link.
Now,
I have never seen
I'm not,
it.
but I'm saying though, some people hit the link, some people don't. Some people watch and don't say nothing, and that's why their name don't be in shit. My name
Right.
be in
You
shit
know what?
because I talk. I talk.
I
I got a smart mouth, and they know they're gonna get a reaction,
thank
and
you.
it helps with the it helps with the commentary. It's entertainment. It's
But Courtney, you
entertainment.
like me. Why? But see, you like me. So why you let me hit your link? You didn't. You didn't. You didn't stray away from me.
No, I don't have a problem with you.
I
And
like you
plus, it's
too.
entertainment. It's entertainment. You're adding to the show. You
Right.
helped me by hitting my link. Just like I
Mhm.
helped you by hitting your link. You got to
Yes.
be up here by yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We having a conversation. You learning something.
Right. And I'm learning a lot. I always learn from you.
Yeah, so I mean, we learning together.
Oh,
So
somebody in the back.
let me
Hold on.
share this here.
Uh-oh, T is
Okay.
here.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Tia. How you
Hey,
doing?
Tia.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yes, I can hear you fine, but
Yes,
before
ma'am.
you start talking, let me ask you a question. Because if you remember, you said I apologize for coming at you up and blah blah blah. We was cool and then whatever the case may be. And I don't know because I know you go live randomly, whatever. But you had did a lot the other day. It's still on my page. I didn't delete the live or nothing. So when I try to go in your chat, because somebody told me, "Oh, Tia got a good ass live going," I ran over to your chat and then I typed something. And then I know some people in there that like me, so I'm like, why wouldn't they speak? So when I went out your chat and went back in, because my post was gone. I did it 2 times and it was gone. So I'm a mute.
Okay, well, hey, cooling heifer girl. Anyway,
Hey.
up the, if I blocked you from the very first time when I think you hit my platform and you thought I was coming at you, I think that was the time that I had Pizarro up
Oh
here. That
yeah,
was my
yeah,
very
yeah, yeah.
first.
I remember that. Yeah,
And see, but I never knew you then. I never knew you, but you hit my platform and was like, "Do you got
yeah,
something against me?" I was like, "Huh?" Like, who are you? People was telling me like, "Who are you?" I'm like, "I ain't got nothing against you, but I dropped your ass down." Just being honest.
Exactly.
But
Like,
I
get
dropped you
on.
down. I'm like, "Oh no, ain't nobody saying nothing to you or nothing like that." And that's where everything left off between me and you. But um,
Nothing
other than
major.
that, uh, I ain't had nothing against you. I just see people was talking about you from when you left VS live and you was her moderator, whatever the hell you was over there. But other than that, I ain't had
Oh,
nothing against you because I
you
didn't
was
know
a
you.
mod for VS too?
yes.
Yeah,
I
she was
didn't
a
know
Yeah, I
mod
that.
for
can
VS, but
remember.
I
We was
didn't know her
moms at
at
the
that
same time,
time.
cooling. How you think I met you cooling on VS platform? We was my sisters.
I didn't even pay attention.
Yeah, and then but that's how I met you because I didn't know nothing about the multi sector. But I had been, but see, BS didn't denounce me. I denounced her. So I guess that's different. But no, what happened was, um, you had poverty on
She
your
never
parents.
denounced, and let me just correct this right
I
here.
wasn't
She's
saying
never
you
denounced
denounced.
me.
I was saying
No,
I wasn't denounced. I
I'm,
wasn't speaking on your
I didn't,
behalf.
I didn't, I didn't, I didn't say you did say
Oh,
that.
okay.
I was
I just
just
want to be clear
making a
because people think I'm
statement.
being smart mouth and I don't. Go ahead. Cool. And what happened? I was muted.
Yeah,
I
I
was
was mute
talking
too. Cool. I was
every
waiting you
time
to
I,
say
yeah.
something, girl.
But every time I talk, she cuts me off. I don't like that. I really
I'm
don't. I
so
have a pet
sorry. I was
peeve for that. And
so
then because it's
sorry.
like you know what I'm finna say before I finna say it. If you just shut the fuck up and let me finish, then we'll be fine. But see, you don't. You always cutting folks off, and that's why you never get an understanding, uppity. Jeez. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Cool. And I literally wasn't even saying nothing. I said 1, 2 words
But
maybe.
you done did it 50
And I keep
times.
oh, but no, I didn't. Okay, sorry. Like I won't ad lib no more. I won't ad lib no more. I wasn't even talking.
Ain't nothing wrong with ad living. It's the cutting off thing. Like,
Okay,
damn, let me finish saying what I'm finna say,
my
and then you can say
bad.
what you finna
Sorry.
say. Because I get really quiet when other people are talking. That's how you
Oh,
hold a
okay. I
conversation.
understand. I understand. That. I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
Yes, you is, because you're familiar with that. Anyhow,
Hello, you
what
know.
I was saying was she never did really denounce me because she read my messages or whatever the case may be, and I think she thought I was gonna come over there that particular live, but I didn't. I was on my own live stream. So as D went over there and he hit the link and she denounced him, probably because I didn't come over there. And I'm like, how the hell she gonna denounce him? And he wasn't even a part of nothing. You know what I'm saying? But that was just a little funny thing I thought to share. But a lot
Yeah,
of
that
people
was
say that
funny.
she denounced me to piss me off, but it doesn't piss me off because who gives a fuck?
No, Cooley kept that shit trill as hell. I remember because you remember I was in your live, and she was like, "I got this, I got that, da 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 da." And Cooley's in the chat is like, "Go ahead. I don't care if I said it. I don't care about. I don't know what you thought, but that shit was funny how you played it off. Like that shit. Almost they play it off. It could have been, whatever. But I was just saying, like that was funny. I was in your live. I'm sorry.
But you
Remember how
want to
you?
know why I was like that?
Right.
because my learning experience when the shit happened to me with the Mo 3 sector and the guy that I had sitting next to me that, you know what I'm saying, I felt like was disloyal to me, it made me know that anytime that I talk to someone, anytime that I text someone, whatever, it's being recorded. That's just what my mindset is. It might not even be being recorded, but that's just how I think. So anything I say behind the scenes, I can say it on front of the scenes.
Yeah, that's what you said. Yeah, that's what you said.
And everything that I had said to her was everything that I had done said for the last year and a half, 2 years. So it wasn't like it was no exposure. But the people in the street, they gonna hype it up.
Right.
Tia, what you been going? What now? You had a good live the other day. What was her live about? What was your live about, Tia? I missed it.
I had a good laugh the other day. What that was about 2 or 3 days ago, child.
Yeah, about the Queen
I
Out
came on and that
situation.
I came on and let Trish up on the platform and Demon Soul her and Demon Soul had a few words or whatever like that. Um
Oh,
yeah, but I came on shit to talk about the fuck shit that I seen a few days ago. But that was a few days ago, child. Now I don't know what's been going on. Now I know I've been seeing people talking about up and honey and she getting played in her face and stuff like that. Up and let me tell you this too, cause I forgot, cause Fuel had something to talk about just from minutes ago. But yeah, man, you did squash because like I told you, I asked you in true chat if you remember when I was like, is you know what I'm saying, you mad or you still straight with me or whatever like that. I did because like I said, the way we started off, it was kind of awkward because like I said, I never started with you, I never knew you, but when you hit my platform, I was like, okay, that was kind of awkward. But I never really had no harm or mean intentions towards you or nothing like that. You know, I shoot shit and cuss your ass out or do shade or something, but ain't nothing no big deal or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that, but yeah, honey,
I
if
didn't
you
want
was
to cut
trying
them
to
off,
drop in
but I've been. Oh,
my
sorry.
chat the other day, I unblock you. If I got you blocked, I
Yes,
unblock you. You know,
you
it's no
blocked.
hard
I'm
thing to do
blocked.
with me, baby.
I didn't
Okay,
cry about
if
it on
you
my
blocked it, I
community
ain't go
wall. I
back and
just changed the
unblock you, and
live.
you can feel free to drop down and talk in the chat when I do come live or whatever,
Okay.
and all of that good stuff. So
I
ain't
think you
nothing
gotta
no
do echo
major rules.
cancellation to you.
I know, girl. You know my girl. If you know, girl, you know I always got to echo. Okay.
I know. I'm just trying to take out offensive.
mm-mm. But something else is going on. What else? Now, who's supposed to be playing in your face?
I don't know, but that's what the live I heard. Hold on, because y'all know got the echo. Just bear with me, Shady. Give me at least a minute, cooler girl. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's what I've been hearing today because I've been trying to catch up because y'all know school started back in the children going to school and stuff now. So I've been hearing that people playing the up they got people playing in her face. I don't know what's going on with that, honey. I got to still get the full story before I can actually report on the child. Um, and this stuff about this net situation and all of that stuff about the car. Child, I'm kind of bagged up, but I've been trying to catch up, child. But that's what I've been hearing. That's been going on. And what else been going on? I've been hearing about this Mo 3 sector and this cream. I saw that live yesterday, her and VS. That was a good live, like I said, cool. That
What
was a good live.
happened? I heard Little Women.
And
What happened?
VS went on Cream live yesterday. I guess Cream was interviewing VS. I wouldn't call it an interview, but I just giving her answering her questions or whatever like that in the chat. It went down over there. I shared it on my community board chat. Okay, so I thought that was a good live yesterday, honey. And I don't
So,
know what else going on. I heard
what
some
do
other
you
shit
think
going on with
about
Queen
that?
88 and all of this stuff. Cool, girl, you probably know
Oh
more than
yeah,
more than me, but I'm trying to
that
catch
Queen
up. It's been a
88
few
and her
days, honey.
that Queen 88 and her sister going back and forth,
I was
honey.
like, you
It's
repeat the
just
last
wild.
part. Train was going by. That's why I muted. I can't hear you. What you said? So they was on the live. What happened on the live?
I didn't
I
watch
think
it.
I
Cooler
guess
used to
Cream
know.
was asking VS
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
questions and stuff like that. And like I
I don't
said, I'm
fuck with
just
Kareem.
like I said, don't quote me because I'm like I said, I'm still catching up. Like I said,
Right.
school started child in Mississippi. But I shared the Cream live yesterday. I guess it was an interview with VS. It was a very good interview in my experience, child. Okay, it was a very good interview. I think everything was said that need to be said, or whatever like that. And then again, like I said about this Queen 88, I was hearing that she was pregnant or something like that. I'm not sure. Don't quote me, but I'm still catching up. So y'all can take it from there, child.
Isn't that one of the girls
Girl,
that was
you
from the
I don't
fight?
I was just gonna say, I don't know if you're gonna be able to catch up with 808. That thing they'll be running marathons on these damn YouTube streets, girl.
Oh my god.
She keeps something going. Do you hear
She
me?
do, child.
Oh my goodness, I love it
See, I know
because I'm
nothing about the
thankful.
multi sector. Only thing I
I
know
was
is
just
like, well, that titty contest that I seen that. So is he a big play over there? Like, cause
oh,
the guy that did the breast contest.
that's Buddy Lee. That's Black Sector. That ain't Mo three Sector.
That's oh, you know what? You're not the first person
Oh,
that
I've been
said
hearing
that.
a lot of shit about Buddy Lee. I heard the name Pizarro. Why Buddy Lee upset, child? Buddy Lee, why you mad?
Hmm
Wasn't
Child,
his
they say Buddy
co-host
Lee
Lady Live
upset,
on Three
honey, that
Sector?
people telling him what it is and not for what it ain't cool. And girl, what's going on with Buddy Lee?
See, when I think of Black
Girl,
Sector, I think of like Uncle Suge. Was Buddy Lee around as long as he was? And I'm not taking it like I told y'all. Uncle Suge used to be my go-to because I love pages where I can go to your page and catch up on everything. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you provide receipts because a nosy person like myself, I like to go to a lot of different messy sectors. You know what I'm saying? So I love the pages that are condensed, even though I like the fan. Well, I won't call them, but for lack of a better word, fan pages like where you only talk about your side or one person or what the case may be. I like those too because that's how I got to know. Like when I started watching Vigo, that's how I got to know 21 Bad Bitch because she got people like dedicated to her. Every live she does, they upload her and only her. Then there are people and people that upload all the top broadcasters. Then there are people that top broadcasters, supporting cast, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? So I like variety, whatever the case may be. So when I used to do the black sector, I used to always watch him, and plus he had a lot of mess going on himself. So that was my way of being able to keep up with like the black sector. But I, for some reason, I keep assuming that Buddy Lee is a part of the because don't he mess with a lot of Mo's sector girls? I guess because ain't the people that's accused of sleep. I think one girl's. I'm not trying to be funny or whatever, but I heard one girl was accused of sleeping with two men in the Mo three sector, and I thought Buddy Lee was one of them. So that's why I thought that.
no, she's from well, she's supposed to be from the Mo three Sector, but she denounced the Mo three Sector and went to the Black Sector, which is Skokohanas, and she was with Cam and Buddy Lee. So that's probably
Yeah, yeah.
how you merging those two. And so they have that whole thing going on. So that right there is a lot right there, Tia. And then so that's why okay, so
Cool. I ain't
how
trying to
did it
cut you off.
go?
So what's the so
Uh-huh.
I ain't trying to cut you off, baby. You know I ain't trying to cut you off.
hmm
So what's the bullshit
Yeah, I'm
about that
glad
she
you
supposed to
did
be
cut me
having
off. Just get straight to the point.
girl, you know my mind bad. Cool.
He only up.
Girl,
And
He
you
got
look,
high
on
standard.
because
That's
it's
you
fine.
so
It's
know
fine.
the
It's
much with
fine.
road
that
Go
with
ahead.
it,
Go ahead.
child.
story. Look,
You
you see,
know
I
the
had kind
road
of
with
got
it,
stopped
child.
right there. Like I had got kind of stopped right there. Like, where do I start with this story? Because there's so much to it.
Cooling.
There's so many ins and outs
Girl,
of it. But
what? So
okay.
what's it supposed to be that she supposed to be having sex with two men? Cooler, cooler, girl. You know my girl, cooler, cooler. Let me know,
Girl,
cooler. What's going on, cooler?
they was trying to say it was in the same day, but then they said it was in a 2 day span. At the end of the
The
day, she was
same
expected.
day. I'm sorry.
I don't know if it was the same day
That's
or if it was a couple of
nasty. Very
hours or
nasty.
if it was
I'm not judging
48
though.
hours. I don't know, but we knowing that it was possibly the same weekend. Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to say
And
even 48 hours, you're still nasty.
but
Like,
neither one of them knew about each other until they knew about each other. And come to find out, Skoka was the one that told each one of them about each other. But all of them was acting like they never did nothing with each other until it came out
so
when
she told
Cam
it
and
the
Buddy
person
got
that did it
into it.
said it. I'm sorry, cool. I'm trying to understand. So the
Yeah, yeah,
girl.
yeah. So the
Oh
boys got
wow.
into it. So the boys got into it, and then Skoka was like, "This is not about me. This is not about me." But then I think Tracy had made a live or something because Tracy and Buddy is always into it. So I think Tracy had made a live, and then Skoka and Tracy was into it. So it was like Cam is, you know what I'm saying? So Skoka had made a
So
statement.
basically, it
Buddy
was
and
like
Cam.
elementary, high school type of shit. That's what you
hmm
telling me.
Skoka the one put it out there. She was like, you know what I'm saying? Cam, when she said Cam ate her ass on the highway doing 90 miles per hour, that's what kicked
Lord.
it
What?
off.
Cooler, you
Wait a
know
minute.
my
Run that
mind,
back.
child.
Run
Lord,
that
Cooler,
back.
I ain't
Wait
even
a
gonna
minute. Wait a
tell
minute.
you
Wait
what
a
I'm
minute.
thinking.
Y'all going too
I ain't gonna
fast for
tell you what I'm
me.
thinking.
Y'all going too fast for me. I don't know what's going on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Okay,
What just
so
happened?
Buddy Lee and Cam got into it. They were both saying it wasn't about Skoka. But then for some particular reason, Skoka and Buddy was on one of her live streams, and it may have been 2 weeks ago, it may have been 3 weeks ago. I don't remember which one. Okay. But she was on a live stream and Buddy was up there and she was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing against Cam. Me and Cam, we cool or this, that, and the other. Then I guess somebody came in the chat and said, Tracy going live on you or whatever. And she was like, yeah, Tracy, that nigga ate my ass doing 90 miles per hour. Well, the nigga that's gonna risk your life. I'm like, damn, you just said you wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't had no problem with Cam. Why are you doing this? What are you saying? And then when that came out, then she had to come out with more receipts. And then Cam started doing his live. Then Buddy Lee making his songs and him and Cam going back and forth. Then Cam done pulled up to Houston, said, you know what I'm saying? Let's go, let's fight. Like, what do you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Nobody
so
didn't
she
pull up
sound like
on
a pimp. She got these guys fighting over her. So she on
and
her
that's
pimp
what a
shit.
lot of people are saying that she's a pimp, and a lot of people are saying that she's a hoe. So you got different ones. You know what I'm
It
saying?
depends on half
But
empty or half
then, but
full.
wait a minute. But wait a minute. So Buddy Lee and Lady Long was like, you know what I'm saying, riding with Skoka, and they then the Isha Giles and all of them, I don't even know how they got in it. But then Skoka got into it with them, and then they started telling Lady La and them stuff. And Lady La like, damn, Skoka, you was talking about me behind my back. But come to find out, she was talking about Skoka behind her back. So now they into it.
So it's Coco, the girl that was showing her breast on VS panel.
No, that's Go Mysterious.
Why all they names sound alike? Like who somebody named them something? It's like this, do they get their names like a flavor of love type situation? Like why everybody names so familiar? Like together. Like it's annoying. Like it's hard to figure out when everybody name is so close together. Like your name is Cooling. Like what was your name before Cooling? Because I remember you said you renamed yourself. So do you have
I ain't
a
never said
Skoka
that.
name too?
I never said I'd rename myself. I came on this bitch with cooling with the crew because I had my crew and I just be my cooling and I just be cooling with my crew. That's
I'm
it.
trying to
So a lot of
understand
people don't
because
even
I
know that's a
always
crew.
thought it
This is
was
the fuck I
every
do. I
time you
birthed
say
my crew.
Skoka, I
I
think the
birthed
girl
my,
with the
you know what I'm saying? I birthed my crew. You see what I'm saying?
facts. I love that.
So
That's what I like about you,
so
Cooling.
whether they you know what I'm saying? I don't need nobody running around here dropping emoji turban emojis. I don't need all of that. That don't toot my fanny. That don't toot my
No.
horn. However, I'm not
No,
knocking
she
nobody
did.
that
No,
does.
she
I'm not
didn't.
knocking nobody that has a crew. You see what I'm saying? I'm
But
not
do
knocking
they
that.
get their names from somebody? Like it's like a flavor of love type of thing. Remember
I
when
never
Flavor of Love
asked
used to
them where
name
they
his
got their
women?
names from because I don't know that personally.
Child,
You know what
not
I'm
the
saying?
flavor of love, not Bucky, not
Tia, but
Listen,
you
Bucky.
know what I'm seeing, right? Like all their names are familiar. All that's what I was saying. I was Tia. That's what I was trying to tell you. I was going too fast for me. When y'all keep talking about Skoka, I keep thinking it's the girl that show her breasts on VSP channel. So every time something happens, when I see her on the community walls, I run to that girl's page and I don't see nothing. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, do she know what y'all
Uppity
saying,
funny,
or
up
she
you
ignore
funny,
y'all?
you
I'm dead ass
you funny
serious.
as fuck.
but
I'm
Tia,
dead ass
you
serious
gonna
though.
have to catch up. And too bad we don't got Freddie
Girl,
no
you know I'm
more.
catching up tonight. I'm catching up tonight. I'm catching up tomorrow, baby. I'm catching up Saturday. Honey, ain't my bed, honey, because I'm
But
resting,
then
baby,
you're
from
gonna
this
be
weekend. It's
behind
been a
again
long
because these
school week
motherfuckers be moving
this
so
week.
they be moving
I'm
so fast
resting in
here.
my
Where
bed
is
Saturday, honey. I'm
Freddie?
catching up.
We need Freddie. Or I don't know if YouTube cameras do YouTube cameras still do the clips and snippets stuff?
Well, Freddie, yeah, she do every now and then. YouTube camera, but you know, YouTube camera start coming live now. But Freddie is under a new
Right.
name now. Freddie under a new name now.
But what's the name?
Child, I gotta go back and look for it, cause you know my mind, babe.
But he not uploading. I mean, or he or she is not uploading nothing.
Yeah, because he don't get that many views, but
Or
when he
or
do,
did Freddie
you got to
come back
find his
as the
channel page. You know how that go.
now listen to this, Tia. Now did Freddie come back as the predator? Who the hell is the predator?
I don't know.
And the
I
dark
got to
alien.
see. I gotta see. I gotta
Now,
see. I
see,
gotta
I
see because
knew
he
about
under another name.
Y'all
It's
see
probably
Voodoo
under this
comment?
other name.
when
T ain't
there you
cool, and
go.
do y'all see Voodoo comment? And do y'all think that's true?
Like,
Because I remember when
oh,
my most favorite people from the B sector do the clips.
Voodoo, yes, I see a comment. Yes, that is because people don't want
I
nobody
could see that.
playing their content. So that
I could
is
see
true.
that.
That is true,
And then
Voodoo.
a lot of
Yep.
yeah, a lot of people putting their stuff in membership. Okay, because I remember the wrench and I remember Unlock and then Stop Line TV. I remember them. They do their clips. But then it was Freddie. Then you had YouTube cameras, and then we had it's the news. He used to do the clips and stuff, but then they started trying to flag him because there's certain things they don't want people to have in their arsenal
Do he
to
got old
remind
videos up?
people.
Because that would help me catch up on the more D sector. Do he still got like old video clips up? That would be helpful. You know what I'm saying?
Who you
Because the
talking
people
about?
with the
Some
clips, y'all
on
should
about do. Some on about do. Some on about do. You just got to, go back. But yeah, some on
give
about
a
do.
content creators, y'all
But
hating on future revenue because
but
people
this
like to see.
predator. Hell, you could go through people's channels and look at their old videos.
Yeah, but nobody wants. Sometimes people go on live. Like, see, this is a long live, but I'm telling you, like,
No, you
sometimes
want
people
shit
just
handed
want to.
to you. You got to do the work. If this what you
Right,
want to
but
do,
there's
if this
nothing
what you
wrong with
want to do,
that.
if it's
That's
something,
what. That's why y'all gotta let them people make their money. If people clip, like, I don't want you taking my whole live and just, re-uploading my fucking live. But if you want to take a little clip here, clip there, you know what I'm saying? What I do think
I
they
don't,
should
I
do
don't
though is give
care who.
content creators credit and basically put your handle or your
Um,
link or something, whatever, so they can subscribe to you to get your full story or anybody like. Because if you're doing clips of a lot of people, I think the proper thing to do, and I think on both sides it should be respected. Okay, I'm gonna upload these clips. I'm gonna edit it because they put in the editing, so they are doing their own work. So I'm saying, so you're editing it. So even if they edit it not in your favor,
no, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. It has to be
but you
thirty
don't think that's
percent.
fair though.
It has to be 30% of your own work versus somebody else's. And if you just uploading somebody's clip, that ain't shit. You put a little
Right?
emoji on it, that ain't shit.
I said that.
Now the
But
work that the wrench, the dark alien that they're putting this stuff together, they got their little intro, you know what I'm saying, and then some more stuff. So that can't be flagged like that for real, for real.
right, that's what I said.
But some
Yeah, cause
people
that's how Freddie
wasn't
did
doing
it.
it.
Freddie got his own Freddie
Some people
Cougar,
wasn't doing it like that.
intro and all of these Stop Line TV even got his own intro. But when they do the clips,
Stop
they
Live
do
TV
the
is a woman.
oh my bad,
Mm-hmm.
damn. Oh my time, I really thought that was a man.
You
My
gotta
bad,
watch her
Stop Line
short. She's also a culinary chef. Her husband, she upload videos with her husband. They like at a culinary like truck stop,
Mm-hmm.
and they do catering. But I like
Oh
channels
well,
like
my
that.
bad. I ain't know that, child. My
Yeah,
bad. Stop Line TV.
company
But I
support.
know
She
they do
supports you
their
for
own
real.
intros and things like that. And so when they do ask, some of them do ask for permission to use the people's sorry clip. They'll tag your name at your name. Cause Freddie always adding my name or adding Miss Intel or anybody else's name. They add your name before they do the clip. Let you know I'm doing it.
Cool.
Are you okay with it? And then that's how they do it. But you
So
know.
that's what I'm asking y'all. If they upload
Cool.
clips of y'all shows, would y'all feel like would you feel the need to flag somebody that actually gave you credit and tell people to go to your page and then they're not uploading your whole video? They're just doing
I wouldn't.
clips.
I wouldn't flag them because I
You
feel
would
like
still
they
flag them?
promoting me, and not only promoting me, but getting the word out there that sometimes
Thank
people
you.
can't even
Exactly.
see.
See, okay. So you
I
wouldn't flag. I
I
wouldn't flag
don't feel
either.
I wouldn't dare flag them. No, I don't have no
Yeah.
problem with it.
Thank you.
Now
I think
whatever
that
other
I think
content
that's what,
creator
like,
have, I don't know,
but
but
they
I
they
don't have
get
no
they get
problem with
their
it.
views. Like I feel like that's being a hater. Like they're not uploading your
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
video.
I don't see
They
nothing wrong with it.
providing your link. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and not only that, but they letting you know they
I
adding you and letting you know, can I use your clip? And I say,
no.
yeah, sure,
Exactly.
fine.
It
It's
depends
no
on how you
problem.
use my
But
shit.
cool. But even if
You
it's a
using my
negative or whatever, but cooler to say your side because I think you're on the opposing side. So go ahead.
mm-hmm. I told now I don't mind certain ones if they ask me. Just show me respect. Don't come in my motherfucking house stealing shit unless you ask me. Okay. Now you let me know, hey Coolin, I want to use this. Hey Coolin, can you keep this open? But now we got membership where you can stick it off in a membership. You touch my shit, you already know it's up then. But ask me first and I'll leave it open for you or whatever. I don't mind that. It's just a courtesy thing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But I
stealing
told
is a
that bitch, hey,
strong
why?
word.
But I told that bitch Pennywise, you touch my shit, hoe, I'm striking the fuck out of you because that bitch was on some hoe shit with my shit, and she wasn't using it in the intent,
Well,
and then she was
Pennywise,
trying to
baby,
run a
Pennywise had
narrative.
everybody, baby, video. Baby, Pennywise was on it, child. Do you hear me?
I don't
Was
know who Henny
had
White is, but I'm
everybody
about to
video.
subscribe to you, girl. I don't know
But
who that
okay,
is.
Pennywise is Black Sector. Okay, so with that being said, she's going to lean toward the narrative. The way she edit her clips is going to be towards the Black Sector. So what you ain't gonna do is take my shit and try to use my shit to prove your point. Nah, bitch, you gonna use
Okay, cool and petty to the
my
bone.
shit
You know what I'm saying? But I guess it's a
prove
debate
mine.
in
Don't
me.
try to
That's
twist
all
the,
I'm on.
you know what I'm saying, stuff. And she has some stuff. See, what I got was something to tell. Yeah, now that ain't what you gonna do. So I dragged her fucking ass. I even doxed that bitch on my oh my goodness, I even doxed that hoe and told her to bag up off me. Okay, leave my stuff alone. And and it's been that since then. So not with her. Nope.
Cooling, girl.
But I don't know. I guess
Cooling
for me,
playing.
But
but I'm just
Really.
saying, like, get
And
cool is
Voodoo,
not
yeah, she
playing around
needs
with none of
some
y'all.
help a little bit, you
Y'all
know,
better
but
listen to Cool and Clear and listen to her clear because I've been trying to talk her out of this,
I
like,
told her
or not
clear.
talk out of it. But y'all see Cool and every time you bring this up, she is on strong defense. Like, I am not that, you know what I'm saying? But for me personally, I feel like if we're not cool with each other, like, we don't get along. But like I like Cool and so I'll be like, okay, Cool and do you mind if I use this and that, whatever case may be? But if we don't get along, I'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna use it, but I'm gonna share her link, and you know what I'm saying. Uh, I don't know how to. Okay, she back. So I'm like, what the hell are they doing? But yeah, so if I don't know you, I don't like if I don't know you well enough to have a conversation with you, but I use a little bit of your clips, even though we don't get along. I feel like as long as I'm just using your
What's
clips
happened?
and I'm telling people to like and subscribe to your channel, even if I don't necessarily at you because we don't get along, as long as I provide a link to the whole video in its entirety,
right, you
it,
still
it shouldn't
promote.
be an issue.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. But I get Cool's point as well. But I'm saying, like, as far like you were saying, this is YouTube, this is a business ship. You know what I'm saying? And some, of course, because people that probably don't like me like that, even though they're on, like, I guess y'all call them ops or whatever, like they're on an ops panel, but like they're gonna. I feel like my message is strong enough to bring in people to my channel because they're gonna see, like, okay, how she basically talk about, because that's how I got to know Cooling, whatever. I don't even like the multi sector. I just like I like Cooling. So even though I never watched the multi sector, I always watched her. Hey, Cooling, what's going on with
Can
your
y'all
mic?
hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. My phone got hot. I was wondering what the hell. I said, what's going on? My phone got hot, y'all. I'm sorry.
What's going on? But I was saying, like, you was really opposed because I was trying to bring this up before you got up here to you. I was trying to have this conversation with her. And Cooling got a hard line. Like, she got a hard no when it comes to that shit, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
No. I don't mind if they, you know what I'm saying? Just ask me. Just at least be courteous and say, hey, may I use this or whatever? Hey, cool, and I want to, you know what I'm saying, use a clip off of this. No problem.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind like that.
That's
It's just,
respectful. Yeah.
yeah, but if, like you said, if I don't like you and you over there trying to run another narrative versus what I'm saying, man, if you don't get the hell on, no, nope.
But I guess my reason I don't want them to ask my permission, because if you talking some bullshit about me, I'm gonna say no. But like I said, the business aspect of me, the networking aspect of me, and the confidence of myself and my viewpoints is like, okay, go ahead. As long as you don't use my whole goddamn, like, don't upload my fucking live on your channel, bitch. Like, that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Or don't take all, like, I feel like all my live is entertaining, but you know what I'm saying? Like, don't take every little piece and don't leave nothing for people to be surprised about when it comes to my live. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. So you can upload a couple of clips. And I do think Stop Lying TV and Unlock, and there used to be a couple other people Like that is, and as the B sector, want to be honest, that's what got a lot of people pages popping. But then that once
Mhm.
their pages got popping, that attitude came in. You know what I'm saying?
Like you, like they saying about you.
Who could say that though? I was the
I
same
don't know
way.
who said that to you.
Do you think I changed cooling?
Um, I just met you.
I'm saying from when you met me, do you think I changed?
I just met you, sweetie. I don't know what your current I mean, I don't know what your behavior pattern would be because I just met you. I mean,
Yeah,
I ain't
but like I'm saying, the people who say that they don't have a valid argument about it. The people who are saying that they want me to give them credit for things that they can't take credit for. You know what I'm saying? So if that's the case,
they
like I
can't
guess
take
the
credit.
change.
They can't take credit for what? All right, Tia.
Can I tell you? No, well, I'm gonna say, well, only one person to my knowledge did that. ODS, he's the only person that came forward and said that. He shared whatever he did. I was like, and he did when I was at 830 subscribers.
Mhm.
And then, like I said, he did share my page, and I appreciate him for that. But prior to that, I was always hitting his links, and he was also having content of me in my personal page. Like I didn't even know about it. Like I said, after I subscribed to him, once he was pushing my page, because I wasn't even subscribed to him at that point. So I'm like, oh, that's so cool of him. I don't know if he knew I was subscribed or not. I was like, oh, he's gonna push my page, and I wasn't even subscribed to him. So I subscribed to him, and I watch a lot of shorts. So like I literally I love watching shorts. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when I was first in the B sector, a lot of my content was shorts because that's what I watch because I have like a short attention span. So if I watch a whole live, I mean, it's a good live, but I know I like messy shit. You know what I'm saying? So
So, do
it
you
got,
have a plan for your page?
huh?
Do you have a plan for your page?
I feel like my plan is for this page, for um, this page right here. I feel like it's gonna be my messy page. And if I can get paid off of it, I can. If I can't, oh well. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a trial by error page. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. But this page, I just like to be messy. This is my page. This is something I'm doing for myself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like being really transparent, and I'm not. I'm like anybody you say I'm that you see I'm changing, they're lying because when people, if you read the chat box of my page, I don't change. Like I'm the same person. It doesn't matter if it's 5, 2, or 1,000 people. It doesn't. I never had 1,000 people in my chat. I don't want the B sector saying, "Oh, yeah." Like I'm just saying, like in general, like it doesn't matter how many people in my chat. I'm the same way. And what I need y'all to get is, and I've learned from you throughout this live is, because I'm not. I really don't differentiate from real life and online. I react the same way, but I do need to take comfort in that this is on live, and I don't have to be that way. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not that way about most things. Only they know my trigger is my daughter. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that I believe nothing they saying or I'm bothered or she's bothered by it. It's just what the things that they would say and do, and I feel like you doing that because it's online, and it brings out a whole nother persona about me. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, my daughter probably didn't like that. Because in real life, I don't have to be a gangster. In real life, I don't deal with people coming at my fucking 4-year-old. You know what I'm saying? So that's something I definitely have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Myself, and I did open myself up by even bringing her online. So it's like even when I take her offline, it's still gonna be they know how she look. You know what I'm saying? Even though there's nothing wrong with her look, because nobody really tracks her look so much as her disability, if you want to call it that. You know what I'm saying? So I did bring that onto myself, and I do take accountability for that. You know what I'm saying? But in my not being a victim, I'm just saying like I've never experienced adults, especially black adults, doing that. You know what I'm saying? Even if, and I'm talking about in situations like I said, when the girl said this stuff, she wasn't necessarily dragging my daughter. She was just trying to tell the community, her community, that she was a fake part of. Uh, I, I'm jealous because I have a Down syndrome daughter, and I really want a white man. So I can have a beautiful mixed baby. Like, girl, what? I like you got that out of me, but the black community, you know what I'm talking about. The black women community part. Sorry. This girl really did that. And all I did was help her gain a channel in the chat. Because like I understand her frustration, even though it wasn't necessarily mine. You know what I'm saying? But once I got out of my own personal bubble, I understood what other black women were saying. So even though I didn't go through these situations, I can be empathetic about that. But I also understand what you're saying because, to be honest, my biological mother tried to teach me two things in life, and maybe because it was her, I went against the grain. You know what I'm saying? Banana pudding. Well, shout out to Hypnotic Touch Touch. She showed me a different way to make it, so I probably will make banana pudding. I have never made banana pudding in my life because my mother waited until I was like 16 to try to teach me to cook something. That was weird to me. And it was banana pudding of all things. Like I'm not even crazy about bananas like that. You know what I'm saying? I like them once in a while, you know. Anyway, so and then the second thing she told me was like, never feel sorry for nobody because those be the main person to screw you over. And I wish I would listen to her when she told me that when I was like 16 or 17. I could have saved myself so much heartache. She didn't give me no good advice as a mother, but those two things, I guess, you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. Girl, I done got full on you uppity.
Yeah, but like I admit, like I'm sensitive at times. Sometimes when y'all talk about things, you gotta realize I'm stuck with a toddler all day long. So I do like the sassy show, like to say I like to get excited, and I do. I guess it comes across as me being excited. But you gotta realize I don't get to talk to adults much. You know, I'm always stuck in my house with my toddler, so it can come across that way. But like you know, I can delete the app at any given time. Not like that, but when people put narrative on me, it's not so much that I care what their opinion. I guess it's the debater in me. You know what I'm saying? I like to argue. I like to debate. But like I told you, the girl that I helped on Facebook, like you don't understand. Like she damaged my whole. I didn't realize at the time, but thinking back on it, that was her purpose. Like it didn't matter how much Facebook banned me. I always had an audience waiting. I didn't understand the value of that until I started watching Bigo because a lot of these people came from Facebook. Even though I wasn't in their segment of Facebook, they've been watching these people for years. And you think the B said they get money. Like I'm telling you, these people get money, like 20K, 30K, 50K on Cash App.
Mm,
Their Cash App is constantly getting shut down because they feel like it's illegal activity going on.
damn.
Yeah. To this day, 21 bad bitch can't have a Cash App in her name, and she got receipts on YouTube. Y'all think I'm lying? Look up 21 bad bitch. Look up Pastor P. Now this guy. Now these are two people on the same app. They came from the same basic realm or whatever of Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
but 21 bad bitch is the only one that got money like him. When I tell you these people can get up
Oh,
to 10,
21 Savage and Lil Nudie
no,
just got a
no,
Rico
not
charge.
Savage, 21 bad bitch.
No, I'm telling you something else
Oh, okay, sorry.
about 21 Savage and no, you gotta be sorry about 21 Savage and Lil Nudie.
Hmm.
They is that's some content right there too.
Right.
They got a
I'm gonna look
Rico
into it.
going on. Yeah, they got
But
a
when
Rico.
I left the B sector, that's where I went. The Vigo sector because like it's the same thing like V sector. Like you're gonna see people that go low, but the only thing I loved about the Vigo is that like there was a balance. You know what I'm saying? There were like grown women over there that even though they're male identified for the most part, it was enough women that weren't, and they was willing to stick up and ride out. And that's why I love how people supported 21 Bad Bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Because
okay.
like it's kind of like their arch nemesis. Like they could call each other ops and stuff. Even though 21 Bad Bitch did treat him like a op, he always treated her like a op. He couldn't take it that girl was getting just as much support as he was. And he was trying to talk about her motherhood, this and this and that. And she could have her flaws, but at the end of the day, like, how dare you? You know what I'm saying? Like, the way she articulates herself is crazy. So if you watch Beagle, you know what I'm talking about. So that's why I was able to leave B Sector for so long. And then I came back when BS came back. But when she came back on bullshit. So I was like, oh, this is not the same person. And you should grow. You know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes people grow apart, you know? So that's what I feel like happened with me and BS. Like, we grew apart. You know what I'm saying? I wanted her to grow, but I feel like she's on her own direction. I'm not on that. You know what I'm saying? It could be high, it could be low. I don't know. I just don't get it. So I don't bother.
Okay. Well, Uppity, I'm finna get off of here.
Thank you. And thank you for coming up, hitting the panel. And thank you also, Tia.
I enjoy hanging out with you. And then Tia came up here with her crazy self.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The chat was calm, cool, collective. I enjoy myself.
I appreciate you.
Fresh that much. I ain't have to fuss that much. Even though you be out. Look.
No, you was cursing me out, but it's all right. I'm over it. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever. I do not cuss you out. See how you do.
You see, I'm just saying, like, if you'd have talked to me like that on your panel, we'd have had a whole different conversation. But you know what I'm saying? It's my panel. You could be that way. I'll just like
whatever. I enjoy it.
Tia, I appreciate you too, Tia. Hopefully we can talk again.
Absolutely. Most definitely. All right. Well, you enjoy the rest of your night, and I will do the same.
You too.
Peace
Good night, Miss Schooling.
Okay. Later.
So yeah, you guys. Thank everybody for coming through with Uppity. Thank you for Tia. Hope she unblocks me in her chat because I literally share her live. And she had enough time to go see I share her fucking live, you know? I just didn't go back over it because like I was blocked. I can't. But yeah, I thank you guys for chilling out with Uppity. Chef kisses. We will talk another day. And Voodoo, I'm glad we got things straightened out. You know what I'm saying? So we're not gonna harp on anything, but like I did think that. So I am gonna work on that because I don't like to always be apologetic or whatever. But like I told you guys, if I feel you're doing something to me, I'm gonna be reactionary, and I have to work on that. But I'm never like I just want people to keep in mind I'm never attacking nobody. I always feel like something wrong. But anyway, you have a good day. Show kisses. Mwah.